because you about to be an AATLE.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's your being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, that's shit.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the share is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the share is here.
Yeah.
Say all of this her son.
Yes.
All of
This my son. Yes.
say all of
This my son. Yes. Yes.
say all of this her son.
Like for real.
What's up, squad?
The share is here. If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the share is here. If the blog got it, 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 if the blog got it. All of this her son.
What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All them bitches.
Like for real.
Okay. What's up, squad? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Please hit that like and share. Like and share if you will. Take a brief moment. Okay, Facebook. I know y'all in here, Facebook. If you would take a brief moment to share it. Okay, share it on your pages if you would. Okay. If you in here from the Twitters, share it on the Twitters if you would. If you hear from the YouTube, share it to your friends and the friends and the friends if you would. I appreciate everyone who is joining me tonight. I know it's been a minute. I know I be cheating. I be giving y'all little clips and stuff when I feel like I need some days off. I'd be like, oh, they'll be all right. Let me clip this video up right here. Let me clip this up. Okay. So I appreciate y'all for being patient with me. Because us content creators, we do get burned out now. We do get burned out. And honestly, when I be thinking back, I be like, I really haven't been on a vacation in a month of Sundays. Child. I haven't been nowhere. I need to go. I need to like disappear for a while. But then I don't be wanting to disappear because I have so much fun here at home. I have so much fun. It's so delightful here. But anyway, I'm digressing. Hey. Yes, I love you too. I love you too. Please like this video as you get in here. Yes, DL, Facebook. DL, share my video over there on Facebook. And Facebook, y'all give me some stars or something, okay? Yes, we all be needing a break. And I appreciate y'all because, sometimes y'all be my break, honestly. The break from every day. I like to come on here and talk about the gossip and stuff because, listen, my life ain't half as crazy as some of these Real Housewives and the KKK Kim Zolciaks and stuff. So sometimes this is a break, and then other times this is work. And I just be like, I don't want to do it today. I just don't. I don't want to talk about nobody else's business today. But today one of those days that I can sit here and read the girls with y'all. Okay. So if y'all haven't already, you read the title of the video, okay? Marlo blast Kandi, okay? Because I'm going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15 episode. What episode they on? 3? Child, it feel like 15 because it's so dry. But we on episode 3. Okay, I'm talking about that. Give you a little recap situation and also what Marlo says about what happened. Biggie, stop it. You gonna tear up my chair. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know why he do that when I start talking. It's just embarrassing me. You just embarrassing me. Yeah, you embarrassing me. Have a seat. Just don't start scratching around in my chair no more. All right. Not you turning your back on me. Okay, well, I guess that means you good. Okay, you haven't watched it yet. Well, you haven't missed nothing. And if you haven't watched it and you don't have cable, you can go watch it on straight from the A.com. Okay, the recap and the video is over there. Also, I'm going to talk about let's see, I got a little this. Nene, okay, because I didn't come on Friday like I expected to, because I was gonna talk about this Friday, but since I didn't come on Friday, I'm talking about this today. Nene talked about narcissism. And people are speculating that she and her man are no longer together because it's not the first time that she has said this. It's like, Nene, who's you calling this narcissist? We need to know. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm sick and tired of KKK Kim and KKK Kroy, but apparently, the people ain't sick and tired of them because now it's another story out about Kroy accusing Kim of having a gambling addiction. We're gonna talk about that. The Color Purple. Y'all saw that on my wall. I put it up. The Color Purple 2023 adaptation of Color Purple is out, starring Fantasia. Honey, Oprah has gotten all the girls together, and then we got a trailer for it, even though it ain't coming out till Christmas. Sometimes we're gonna talk about that, and yeah, we're gonna talk about Beyonce and her $200 million. Yeah, what else we gonna talk about? I was gonna talk about this fake Gucci. Y'all just keep talking about this damn fake Gucci, fake Gucci, fake Gucci, fake Gucci. Y'all trying to read me for saying that Kandi had on the fake Gucci, okay? But if she did have on the fake Gucci, she saved $1,400, okay? People are saying that she didn't have on a Gucci dress; she had on a GG dress, but. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Should I leave it? What y'all think? I should leave it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Well, there's this site. I think I talked about it let me see. Hold on. What? Yeah, wearing on TV. I talked about it on when I did that Instagram live, and I put the Instagram live over here, but I didn't show you what I was talking about because I was on Instagram live. So I'm gonna show you this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this real quick so we could just get on off of it. There's this site called Warren on TV, right? I'm all for the TVs. I'm all for the websites. I love reading other blogs and stuff. And this particular blog specializes in looking at clothing worn on television, okay? And they matches the clothing to, the designer. They like, this is a exact match. This is a similar match, whatever the case. And when it's a similar match, we know that it may not be authentic. Now, Kandi has been all Gucci down this season. Hold on, I'm putting it up here for y'all can see. So y'all think I ain't lying. See, y'all be thinking I just be doing this on my own. This is not my website. The people be looking at Kandi Burruss's outfits. Okay, they go one of them right there. She had on a Gucci outfit right there. See, she don't wear too much designer. See, they don't have too many pictures. Most of the time she have on tags, but that's okay too. But here go the metallic dress that everybody been talking about. This GG logo metallic dress. Now, we was talking about the other day, okay? We talked about the other day about how it is not sold at Gucci. I don't know. It may be sold overseas or so. Listen, I don't know. Only thing I know is the internet is worldwide too, okay? The internet is worldwide too. And so on the internet, nobody can find this damn green dress. And Tamar had told y'all that the people in Atlanta be wearing the fake Gucci's and the fake Fendi's and the fake Chanel's and the fakes. And it may be true. Okay, we save our money that way. That's how we stay rich. We put our money in real estate and not designer. Okay, but Kandi is on TV, and you do not go on TV committing copyright infringement. What do you call it? Intellectual property infringement. You don't be doing that, Kandi. You was a businesswoman, especially not on TV. Now you could do it in your daily life, but doing it on TV is a question. So here is something similar that she had on because they could not find the exact dress. They couldn't. Okay, they found Drew's dress over there. They found everybody's dress, but here is the Gucci that they found that is similar. It is not the same. And the dress that is similar is blue. Okay, it is blue. It's on Gucci. They also make a beige one, but here it is right now. It is $1,890. So I'm mad at Kandi. Kandi has a designer. Not a designer, Lord. You know what I'm trying to say, Lord. She has somebody who styles her, stylist, okay? And we don't know if Kandi bought the dress. We don't know if the stylist bought the dress. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But it's a cute little knockoff. I mean, if it's a knockoff, I don't know that it's a knockoff. I'm just saying. Listen, I don't make the blogs. I just blog about it. I don't make the news. I just blog about it. But in Atlanta, okay, it's a thing. It is a thing. We ain't mad at it. We don't care. I don't care where you get your designer goods from. I really don't. That ain't me. I don't. If you wearing Gucci right now, I just be like, oh, that's a cute dress, child. Whatever. I'm not gonna go to the internet and run and find it. Okay. I'm just saying this is me. Other people may do that, but not me. But it was a topic of conversation only because Tamar brought it up, and now people are saying that Tamar say. I think she said she didn't DM Jason Lee. But what Tamar did do was say it. I pulled a receipt. She said it on the Dish Nation, and she said it on the Instagrams, and she said it on the Twitters. She said the people in Atlanta be wearing the fakes, and it might not be who you think it is. Okay, that was what Tamar said. Now she want to take it back. That's fine. She can take it back if she want to. Now she didn't go in my DM. She said this on the Instagram, but this particular Instagram video, I'm wasting time right now because I want y'all to get in here so we can get to these topics, but this is funny to me, so I want to share it with you. This comedian on Instagram shared this video of his rendition of how people in Atlanta are with their designer goods. Hold on. His name is That Boy Funny. Hold on, let me put it in here. And he was Balenciaga, Gucci, down, honey. Hold on. He was just leaving the mall and he was showing y'all his goods. Hold on, let me refresh it so y'all can see what I'm looking at. It's going too fast. It's going too fast. We need to start over. Hold on so we can hear it. Why is it going so slow? It's my internet. It's the Comcast. Comcast be doing me like this. Okay, come on, we're gonna listen to it.
Go spin a bag, make niggas mad. They say you better have that drip on when it be dripping. Drip, drip, drip on top of drip, drip on top of drip.
Is it lagging?
Get out the hood. I'm gonna open the door, man.
Why is it lagging like that? I don't know why it's acting like that, but for some reason it ain't working. It might be Instagram because Instagram been acting up these past couple of days. It's just okay. In the gist of the matter, okay. He all Gucci Louis down coming from the mall. Okay, that's Phipps Plaza. That's where everything is. And he talk about he got drip on top of drip. You see this Tom Ford, the Saint Laurent. Okay, and then he like I can't wait till I get out the hood. He got his Gucci bags and everything headed straight to the hood. Okay, get to the hood. Get to the hood, and his somebody say, he where the rent money.
Man, bro, you went to the mall and bought some more stuff, bro. We got bills, bro.
Bro, I just told y'all, bro, I stay on the couch, bro. I don't mess with nobody in here, bro. I'm gonna try to leave, bro.
He just showing how people really live when they be in the Gucci's.
What's going on? You trying to figure it out?
Hey, bro, we about to get evicted, bro. They say you gotta sell some of that drip, man.
What you selling to what?
So I know you gotta go.
Got me dripped up.
Anyway, I'm sorry it's lagging. I don't know what's going on, but he ended up leaving without his drip and he ain't got no ride, so he got to call somebody. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, everybody, that's what the people be doing. It's not just me. People be wearing designer in the hood. They be wearing designer everywhere. And they be buying the real designer. So people who be having the houses, the cars, and the money and all that stuff, they be buying the fakes. So it is what it is. I'm just showing you what the people be doing. You said dripped up and homeless. Okay. He said Kandi lives in what? In an asbestos infested popcorn ceiling mansion. I cannot. Why y'all be dragging the lady like that? With an interior design taken from Better Homes and Gardens circa 1992. Why is anyone surprised that she would wear designer knockoff? Nobody is surprised. I'm just saying, why do it on the TV when you know somebody gonna call it out? That's all. That's all. You just on TV in front of the world, in front of the masses. Anyway, but I'm digressing. He said, Kandi, watch this. Moving on, like this video, like this video. Somebody said it's knockoff Kandi. Well, it's also Kandi birthday. Okay, since we on Kandi real quick, let me go ahead and drag Kandi before I drag the housewife. Kandi and her crew, which consists of Don Juan and his man, honey. They were in Turks and Caicos. What's her name was there? Kenya came, Manetta came, Candy's partner in tag, Peaches was there. Everybody was there. Okay. Toby, who do the interior decorator stuff, was there. They took this picture right here. Hold on, let me put this picture in here. They took this picture right here, and this is one of the many pictures they took. They've been partying, honey, in the Turks and Caicos, and I think they got a hashtag called "twerking for Kandi" or "Candy and twerks" or something. I don't know. But look, they go Don Juan and his boyfriend, and Kandi and Todd and Toby and Shamia and Peaches and Mayetta and Kenya and da 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 da. So anybody who talk about I was out and done one, just believe I am not out and done one. His man be right there beside him. His man be right there beside him everywhere he goes. Okay. Everywhere he goes, his man is right there beside him. It is no outing situation. This person is not in the closet. Okay. Anyway, I'm moving on. Okay. I just wanted to say that. Okay. There go everybody. Look, they all couple up. They all booed up and stuff. You said, I thought Toby was from Roots. Yes, child, his boyfriend, his man. Okay. Listen, Don Juan be on the show, neck rolling and stuff. He talk about that girl be clucking, Don Juan neck be like this all the time. He always in women's business. So, if he always in women's business, we can be in his. Can't we? Can't we be in Don Juan business? Can't we look and see who his man is? Okay, his man fine though. I'm just saying, Don Juan man is fine. Okay, the man live with him and stuff. I wonder if they go 50-50. If Don Juan pay all the bills. Okay, I wonder if Don Juan is the strong black woman in the situation. If his strong black man pay 100%. I need to know. I need to know. That is the ongoing thing. Like, y'all say Gabrielle Union pay 50-50. I don't think Beyonce pay 50-50 though. I'm just saying. We was talking about that earlier. When you stand in your femininity, you don't have to pay 50-50, honey. It's when you want to wear the pants, you got to be the provider and stuff. So I don't know who's the provider in Don Juan's relationship. If it's Don, if it's his man, I don't know. It ain't my business. I'm just saying, I'm just here. It's the Real Housewives of the Candy Cody clique. Now I'm just saying. Moving on. Like this video as y'all come in here. You said is DJ A1 because he swear he love Kenya. I ain't never seen DJ A1 with a girl. Now I'm not saying he gay. I'm just saying I ain't never seen him with one. I mean, I'm just saying. Y'all ain't never seen me with no man either. So it might just be his, he might just be a private person. But DJ A1 give me a little. He just give me that. But no shade DJ A1. I like DJ A1. Anywho, moving on. He said, why would I have a man and split the bill? Okay, I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. You think Beyonce paid half on that 200 million? He said Beyonce does pay 50-50. That's why she on tour now. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe Beyonce paid 50-50 because Jay-Z got more money than Beyonce. Jay-Z is a billionaire. Okay. Beyonce just got about 500,000. They said she's gonna get a lot of money off this tour though. So they might be neck and neck after this, but I don't know. Jay-Z is not a real billionaire. He a fake billionaire. What's a fake billionaire? Y'all tell me what's a fake billionaire. I don't know. I want to be a fake billionaire. Not too much on Beyonce. I'm not. I just said I know Beyonce ain't paying 50-50. What am I doing? Okay. How you doing? Listen, how you doing? You said Gabrielle pays half and eats the groceries and pay half the child support of children that ain't hers. I don't understand what be going on in that household. It is not my business. Okay. Y'all need to leave them alone. Now I don't know who the bottom and who the top. That's their business. I'm just saying they look good together. Bay paying the bills. Bay is not paying the bills. Okay, this is Beyonce's internet. Speaking of Beyonce's internet, let's look at Beyonce and Jay-Z's house, honey. Beyonce and Jay-Z just dropped a whopping $200 million on a home. Now, this ain't no colorist Claudia situation, okay? This ain't no little bit of money, okay? I'm just saying they ain't dropping no money, ain't got no antique chandeliers over there. Jay-Z got this mansion on Billionaires Row for his family. He is a protector and a provider. Okay, he's making sure Beyonce is gonna be locked down in the concrete house with Julius and them gardening. I don't know who gonna be gardening, but it is what it is. Okay. Hold on. You said when you have that kind of money, bills just get paid. Okay, you better say it. The bills get paid. It don't matter who pay it. You got $1 billion, I got 500 million. Who is paying the bills? We don't care. It just don't, do we even have bills at that point? Do we just pay stuff as we get? I don't even think we have bills at that point. Everything is free. The internet is free. Well, you're a billionaire. Do you pay like Wi-Fi? Do you pay for your cell phone bill every month? I think everything just free. Just I don't know. That's how I envision being a billionaire. Everything is free. Clothes is free. Gucci be giving you free clothes. Okay, you don't have to worry about wearing no knockoff because Gucci knocking at your door. They want you to wear it. Okay, so I don't know. That's what happens when you're a billionaire. You don't have to pay for nothing. That's what they say. So Jay-Z and Beyonce, like this video as you come in here, like this video. Yeah, she is locked down, honey. The house, it's a nice house. I'm just saying. Now the people gonna be, I guess colorist Claudia gonna say I doxed Beyonce and Jay-Z. Now I'm doxing Beyonce and Jay-Z because I'm looking at their house. Oh my God, I just showed the front of Beyonce and Jay-Z's house. It's a travesty. $200 million. Okay. Listen, they say it's a record. Okay, it's a record mansion purchase in Malibu. Okay, it's the second most expensive real estate deal in the country. 8-acre concrete compound overlooks the Pacific Ocean in the exclusive Paradise Cove area and was designed by the famed Japanese architect Tada Endo. They got 4,000 square feet. Oh my God. Not 4,000. I'm sorry. That's my house. They got 40,000. Not 4,000. They got 40,000. Okay. Their house is 10 times mine. Okay. Home doubles as an art museum as the property was commissioned by modern art collectors Bill and Maria Bell more than a decade ago. This is a house. Let's take a look at the inside. Hold on. Let's scroll. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Beyonce and Jay-Z's new abode looks into the Pacific Ocean. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, look. We got an aerial view. They got a pool and another pool. And then they got, oh my God, what's that right now? I don't know what that is right now. Let me look. It says, hold on. We looking at it. I don't know, but it's all concrete. Where the windows at, honey? Where is the window? I guess you don't need no windows when you rich. It's probably got a bomb shelter. They don't even have to leave a house if something happened in the United States. They got an underground bunker and all kind of stuff going on for $200 million. This is a lot, honey. This is a whole lot. I think Jay-Z might be preparing for something. We need to go figure out what's happening. We need to go figure out what's happening. Jay-Z preparing for something in this concrete mansion. Okay, it is. You said calm down. I'm excited. Why I gotta calm down? I like real estate. Hurricane proof. Okay, hurricane proof, bomb proof, all of that. Okay. You said a pool and the ocean. Okay, everything. Got another look. They got trucks and cars and 18 wheelers. They got everything. And this probably not even the whole house. We probably just looking at the guest house right now. We don't even know if this the house or not. What is this? They go another pool with a little area over there. Look like a little bar area. Okay. That's nice. That is nice. Look at the grass. It is so green. They got a whole yard. Okay. They got a yard and the beach. They got look. I'm not even mad. 200 million. 200 million. This is what $200 million get you. One day I might be there. I don't know. Look, and it's gated. Okay. It's gated. You ain't got to worry about nobody stopping by. You would love to see the inside. We would all love to see the inside. Let's see if Beyonce gonna invite us over for tea and crumpets. We shall see. Hey, Oh, hey, how y'all doing? Okay, you going to YouTube after your show to try to see the inside of the house. You do it. Go over to the Real Estate Insider. Might have the inside. They might 40,000 square feet. Okay, it's too small for 200 million. Well, how much should 200 million be if you got a little piece of beachfront property? Beachfront property costs a lot, don't it? Looks like a modular home. Well, there's that. You said you wouldn't want a $400 million home, just something simple with a basement. They didn't pay $400 million. They only paid 200 million. They only paid 200 million. They didn't pay 400. It ain't worth that. Well, it's worth it to them. Okay, it's worth it to them. It's all about what they want. Okay. You said not tea and crumpets. Yes, tea and crumpets. Okay. So anywho, I'm sure Beyonce could pay for this with her lunch money. It does not even matter, but it's rich people problems. Beyonce, Jay, and they how many kids they got now? 3 kids plus the ones that we don't know about. They have plenty of room to frolic in the front yard and on the beach, okay, without anybody seeing them, without worried about the paparazzi and all of that jazz. So salute to Beyonce and Jay-Z and all of their wealth. Honey, Jay-Z got a lot of money. Y'all say he ain't got no money, but he got interest in Duce. He got interest in Ace of Spades. He has artwork. He bought millions of dollars in artwork. So he got a lot of money. Y'all say he ain't a real billionaire, but he got billions in assets. And I guess it's the assets that matter, right? So there's that. Moving on. Who else do I have? I got Beyonce. Okay, we talked about that. We talked about Kandi and her thing. Let's talk about Oprah. Oprah sharing the color purple with everyone. Now I might need to reboot my computer because something is going on. Why is it so slow? Hold on, let me close this out and try to start it over. Yeah, so Oprah, well, not Oprah, but Warner Brothers recently released the trailer for the 2023 adaptation of The Color Purple, which will star Fantasia. It's got her in it. It's got Danielle, I can't think of her last name in it. It's got a whole bunch of people in it, but on straightfromtheA.com, you can get the breakdown of everyone who is sharing the moment with Oprah. Now, the movie don't actually come out till Christmas, but they released the teaser today, and it's got the internet in an uproar because we want to see it now. Why y'all gonna wait till Christmas? We can't wait that long. That's a long time. This is just May. We got to go through the summer. Danielle Brooks, thank you so much. We got to go through the summertime. Okay, we got to go through the summertime and wait all the way to Thanksgiving. They should have released it in Thanksgiving. Yes, it is going to be good. So Oprah shared on TikTok today the teaser, but she also shared where she was showing like Taraji P. Henson is in the movie as well. She was there. Danielle Brooks was there. Fantasia was there. Who else was there? Hold on, let me see. Oprah was there. What's this other girl name? I don't know. Hold on, let me open this up. I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on. StreamYard. See if this made it go faster. It's going a little bit faster. You said a 6-month wait is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what they doing. Why they doing us that way? Take on my computer again. She is not being nice today. Let me quit some stuff. Okay, we back in StreamYard. Open. Talk amongst yourselves while I found this. Thank you very much. And like this video while you come in here. Okay. Okay, we back in the studio. We have Oprah. We also have, hold on. Why is it doing me like that? Okay, hold on. I might have to put it on this computer. You said so. This is a save the date. They could have just kept the trailer to October. Is that what it is? They teasing us. It's not right. I don't like it. Okay, here it is. Let me share the screen with y'all. See if this works. See if this works. We gonna look at it together. Okay, hold on. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna make this big. Yeah,
Okay, hit play.
Today, our teacher taught us about a place called Africa. She said our mamas come from Queens over there.
I don't even know if y'all can see that.
We royalty.
You love me. Afternoon. I need me a wife.
Even if we have to part, you and me.
Why is it that work? Y'all see how slow this thing going? Hold on, we're gonna start this over. We is going to start this over because the internet is not gonna beat me today, honey. We just gonna have to do a whole reset. Hold on and talk about something else in the meantime. Before we look at the color purple, okay, while I reset this computer, let's go ahead and talk about Kim and Kroy. Okay, KKK Kim and Kroy. KKK Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann and their messy divorce is getting very, very messy. Am I blurry? It's just you. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know, because I don't know. Comcast might be acting up. I don't know what it is, because things is going real slow over here. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see me okay. I'm okay, thank you. But at least I know on Facebook I look all right. I'm clear. Okay, good. So KKK Kim, Zolciak Biermann, and Kroy Biermann are going through a messy divorce. Just the other day, we was talking about how Kim was trying to make it seem like Kroy, is high on the marijuana every day, so much so that she feels like he's being a threat to the kids and all that. And apparently, Kroy wants full custody of the kids. He wants the whole house. He wants Kim to get out. He don't want Kim to be allowed over there. And now we are finding out that Kroy is accusing KKK Kim of having a gambling addiction, not a gambling problem. He said she's addicted to gambling, like knowing their house was in foreclosure, knowing they got kids to feed, knowing Kroy ain't got no job. Kim been taking her butt up to the Bahamas and spending hundreds and thousands of dollars gambling. Honey said she is addicted and she keeps doing it. Now, Kroy, in his divorce documents, is now seeking to have Kim submitted for psychiatric testing. He said Kim is crazy and she's battling depression. She's battling narcissism. She's battling all these things in addition to having an addictive personality. And she might be battling alcoholism because, she be carrying that red cup around. So she battling alcoholism. He battling an addiction to marijuana. It's just a mess over there at the KKK house. I wonder what them kids is going through, and they still in the same house. Nobody moved out yet. Nothing is happening. I don't understand. Right, he just now finding that out. Right, the KKKs is fighting. The KKKs is fighting. Then, somebody was accusing Kroy of being on the grinder, but nobody has found him yet. I don't know if they blurred out his face or what, but they say they can't find it. I want somebody to find it. Y'all need to find Kroy on the grinder. Y'all know y'all be looking. Hold on, let me get into my thing. Hold on, what's my password? Okay. She's restarted. You saw that on the show. Okay, so listen, I really don't care one way or the other. Okay, I just be wanting to talk about it because y'all be talking about it. But as far as Kim is concerned, this gambling addiction is serious because if it's causing her to lose her house, if it's causing, their bills to go awry. They're losing their livelihood based on the fact of Kim going spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in gambling. And yeah, she got a problem. She got a whole problem. She battling them lips. Okay. Hey Victoria. He said Kroy need to drop that OnlyFans. He do, honey. He'll get his rent money. He'll get his mortgage up, honey. On that, he got to do is show them cakes. That's what y'all said. But I'm digressing. Okay, we back now. Let me see if I can get in here. Okay, we moving fast. We moving fast. Okay, we moving fast. Okay, let's go to the trailer. Okay, I'm going to the trailer. Okay. I'm going to the official trailer instead of that. So we're gonna look at it together. Y'all gonna read it along with me. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So apparently we researching. I'm trying to research, but my computer won't let me. Okay. This is why I had two computers, but only one is working right now. Hold on. Let's see if this. Oops. Hold on. Put this in here. Present, share. Bam. Okay, we just gonna watch the trailer ourselves on the YouTube. This is the color purple. Y'all see that?
She say our mamas come from Queens over there. That means that we royalty.
I don't need you to love me.
Afternoon. I needs me a wife.
Even if we have to part, you and me, us have one heart.
Is it still lagging? It's so weird.
Get off my land!
You
Harass you every day. Daddy! Nothing but death can keep me from it.
Let me know if it's lagging because it's looking like it's going real. It's not for y'all. Okay, good.
Oh, Miss Sela.
You must ain't got no kinfolk around these
There go
parts.
Fantasia.
All I had was my sister. She was the only
Halle
one
Bailey.
I
Mhm.
I'm gonna hold my head up.
Oprah is one of the producers. That's why everybody was like, "What Oprah got to do with it?" Oprah put her money into it.
I'm gonna put my
Even
shoulder
Spielberg.
It's time for you to see the world.
There's gonna be some changes made.
Put it on. This ain't me. Hush. We need to look like
I
we
don't know why it's
belong.
choppy.
Let's see this smile and come.
They go Taraji. Christmas Day, but y'all can watch it. Listen, this is getting on my nerves. I don't know why it's choppy. I don't know what the internet. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But if you want to watch it, it's also on straightfromthe.com. I also break down who's in it and all of the stars. Sierra is in it. Okay. Pop icon Sierra. Cynthia Erivo is in it. Okay. Danielle Brooks is actually playing Sophia, the role that won Oprah Winfrey her first Oscar nomination. Okay, there's so many people in it. Here's a group shot of several of the cast members. Child, these people don't want me to be great. Hold on, let me stop this screen. My internet don't want me to be great. This browser don't want me to be great. Here's a group shot of everybody who's in the film. You say yes for Queen C. Okay, Taraji is so loud. Suge Avery. Taraji is Suge Avery. Okay. Yeah, so Anjanou Ellis is playing Mama Celia and Nettie's mother. John Batiste is making his feature film debut as Grady, Suge Avery's husband. So there go everybody. Everybody looks amazing. You can read it and see the entire trailer over there on straightfromtheA.com. Hopefully your internet will be working better than mine. Thank you so much, C. Patterson. Shout out to my mods in the building, okay? And I forgot to mention these people in the green. Those are channel sponsors, my Patreons, my Facebook. Y'all know I love everybody. Okay, just trying to get through these topics. Okay, let me mark them off the list. Color Purple, Kim and Croy, Nene, and the Narcissism. Lord, I hope this work. Let me see if this gonna work, Lord, because the internet is not working over this computer. I don't know why it's working over there, but it's not working over here, and this is the one I need to work. But okay, we're gonna see. Okay, so because that one is hardwired, this one is wireless, but that's neither here nor there. So let me show you what Nene has said. Nene went live the other day. Well, she didn't go live. She shared this on her story, and she basically was explaining to the people what exactly narcissism is. So everybody was like, "Well, why is you talking about this, Nene? We want to know what had happened and why are you telling us about this narcissism? Did you and Nyoni break up? What is happening?" So apparently, people seem to feel that she's talking about Nyoni, and yeah, I seem to feel that she is too, but I don't know for sure, but I said they not married, so she can walk away anytime, child. She can walk away anytime. But here's what she had to say. Let's see if this works.
Hey, you guys. Okay, so I just want to say something really quick. I know I talked about this a while ago. I talked about narcissism. People who are narcissists. I'm on a plane, so it may be a little noisy right now. We haven't taken off yet, but I just gotta say this because sometimes people, when you say the word narcissist, people think that you may be talking about arrogance or somebody that's speaking out. I really have been digging in and doing my research on narcissism. First of all, it's a sad thing. That's one. Two, I just want to hop on here and say to a lot of women, be cautious about letting people into your life. There are a lot of narcissistic men out here who come into your life to manipulate, to steal, to take, destroy. I read somewhere where it says narcissists do not date losers because they are losers, and that part is very true. It's just a sad thing. Like, where the hell did narcissism come from? Because for a long time, when I would hear people say narcissist, I would be like, oh, what are they really talking about? Until I started really digging in. And I've met a couple of narcissists. These people are very destructive. And it's crazy how they flip everything on you. They never take responsibility for anything. And it's no fixing. You can't fix, you can't help. It's a mental health issue. It really is a mental health issue. And they have to seek a therapist for help. And a lot of times they don't because they never want to really admit that they are narcissists. Anyway, I just want to say that and beware. Just beware. I love you guys. Hey, my lady. I love you guys.
Good job. Yeah, some of y'all saying you don't think she's talking about Nyoni. If you think she's talking about Nyoni, put a 1 in the chat. If you think she's talking about Kandi or Marlo or somebody, put a 2 in the chat. I don't know. You said, why does she always punk out and not name names? Everybody ain't got to name names. Maybe she just wanted to get your input on, what narcissism is. She talking about Nyoni and his furry sandals. Antisocial behavior, and the person they call narcs can't even spell Harvard, much less attend. Oh, child. People use that word too loosely. Well, there's that. Hey, James, how you doing, child? Bars, okay. So, I don't know. You said you talking about Nyoni. You said she not okay. All right. It looked like it's about half and half. 1, 2. We just guessing at this point. She talking about all narc men. Okay. You said she talking about 1 and 2. All right. There's that. I'm wishing her the best. We miss her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. because this ship is sinking. Meanwhile, Nene is living her best life out in Dubai, flying here, flying there, hosting comedy shows, hosting this, hosting that, appearing on doing little appearances and stuff. I hope she get it together. I hope she get together. I hope they go ahead and arbitrate, and so she can get her check and move on. We'll see what happens. He said she jealous. What she jealous of? It's giving clickbait. I don't think so. Does she need the clickbait people? Nene be going off of Instagram for weeks, and then she come back and she trending. So why would she have to clickbait anybody? Who knows? But I want her to come back. Okay. There's that. Like this video as y'all come in here, please. Thank you. If you in Facebook, give me some stars or something, and thumbs up over there on Facebook, and share it on your Facebook page. Okay. If you are on Twitter or not on Twitter, share this video over on the Twitters. Okay. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. We about to get into I don't even have no sound effects. Yay! Oh, these sound effects are so lame. Okay, but we're about to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15, episode 3. Every week. Y'all just, it's like, oh no, it's just so hard for me to do this every week, but I'm doing it for you because I know some of y'all don't watch. Y'all say y'all would rather watch my recap than watch the show. But we gonna talk about it, okay? So the Real Housewives Atlanta season 15, episode 3. This particular episode is titled "A Star Is Reborn." I had always told y'all that each episode is titled about the woman that it focuses on the most. And apparently, this particular episode was supposed to focus on Drew and her singing career, as she partnered with the Real Housewives of Potomac, Candiace, whatever her name is, Candiace Dillard. Is that her name? Y'all let me know, because y'all know I don't watch that show. But she partnered with her for to sing at the City Winery in Atlanta. She also dropped a new song with Candiace today, and it's available over there on Sandra Rose's site. They what's it called? Let me go find it, because I wish I could show you, but my computer is acting ass today. On Sandra Rose reports that what's the name of it? Candiace and Drew Sidora, Affirmations Part 2. Real Housewives star Candiace Dillard and Drew Sidora collaborated on a remix of the song Affirmations from Candiace's debut album Deep Space. Affirmations Part 2 debuted on the last episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Candiace is a member of the Real Housewives of Potomac. The song has now been officially released. I don't know if y'all care. I don't know if y'all gonna go back. I don't know, but on the show, Drew only sang 4 notes. Okay, just four little notes. That's all we got from her. We did, Sonya said Drew was on stage about as long as it took her to run the 40-yard dash or whatever it was. Okay, and I guess that was about 30 seconds. We don't know. But there's that. The episode was about Drew, and so, but it was a lot of stuff going on in this episode. But Drew, anyway, let's forget about Drew. Let's get on Kandi, because that's where I want to start anyway. Why is it that Kandi is regenerating all of these damn same storylines over and over and over and over again? Like, how many times have we seen Mama Joyce go in on Todd? Like, I mean, are we going back to the days to Candy's wedding where Todd didn't sign the prenup, or she was trying to get her to sign the prenup? Because now all of a sudden we got to deal with Mama Joyce dragging Todd on stage at BravoCon, Todd being upset about it, Todd calling Kandi saying that she don't know what to do, and she ain't doing nothing. She hasn't done anything in 10 years. Nothing's going to be done. They've been married for however long. They got 2 kids. They got houses, cars, businesses together. Who gives a flying flip flop look what Mama Joyce thinks at this point? You know what I'm saying? And why do we have to deal with it on the show? Nobody care. Nobody care. Now, Mama Joyce is entertaining, but they didn't even bother to bring Mama Joyce on the show to say it. She said it over on BravoCon break. BravoCon had been over. Like, I don't even know when this was filmed, child, but BravoCon was over and done with. but they just recycling old shit because they didn't. I told y'all. Remember what I told y'all that they didn't have nothing. So they going with that as a storyline because Mama Joyce said it on stage on Bravo Con. Isn't that breaking the fourth wall? Aren't you supposed to I don't know. Are we supposed to know that the housewives work for Bravo? Do we supposed to know that they get paid? Like, I don't know. Like, as an audience member, we're not even supposed to know there is a Bravo. I'm just saying, it's just weird. So yeah, she embarrassed Todd. Well, she did, but it ain't the first time, and it won't be the last. Mama Joyce don't like Todd. Todd don't like Mama Joyce. Let's move on. They don't have to see each other. They don't have to live together. They don't even have to go to the barbecue. Okay, the fourth wall been broke. Okay, it did. It did. The elephant in the room broke the fourth wall. You right. But I'm just sick of it. Riley called and told Kandi that Mama Joyce was trending on social media. Todd's daughter Kayla called Todd and told him that Mama Joyce was trending on social media. Then Todd calls Kandi to tell Kandi, and it's like, why? Okay, let's move on from that. Okay. Now, last but not least, Drew Sidora and her doo-doo-doo at the City Winery in Atlanta. It was apparently an all cast event because everybody had to show up. Basically, the gimme gotcha of the whole episode was Marlo and Kandi's encounter, where Marlo Drew was actually the person who was supposed to get the party started by asking Kandi about this shooting all over again. Drew apparently was so scared to confront Kandi about it. She couldn't even say, Kandi, let's talk about this shooting that happened at your restaurant. She had to call it an incident. Of course, Marlo gonna call her out and be like, what incident? What is you talking about? Why you gotta sugarcoat it? When she said that, everybody in the room, you saw Kenya shift over to Kandi. You saw Manetta looking to the side. You saw everybody giving Kandi their energy because Kandi was not going to talk about it. And she was like, yeah, I heard her. And then, that's when Kandi threw out the fact of Marlo slashing the girl's face because she was so pissed off that Marlo said about the shooting. Okay. Now, we already went down Marlo's whole history the other day about the slashing, what had happened, the girl jumping off a bridge because she was disfigured. It happened years after that happened. Marlo being in the system because of the incident and constantly violating probation. Marlo mentioned it in her confessional that she had wrote a bad check. And that's why she ended up getting locked up again, because her writing a bad check violated probation. She didn't say that part, but that's really why. But Marlo got like 7 mugshots, and all 7 mugshots didn't have to do with the slashing. Okay, some of them might have been she was driving on suspended license, she was this, she was that, yada yada. But each time she was violating probation based off that first incident where she served time. But I'm digressing. For Kandi to bring that up, it was kind of low, but at the same time, it's fair game. Just like Kandi's restaurant is fair game. So why can't we talk about Kandi's restaurant? Why can't we talk about this shooting? I don't understand. And I appreciate the fact that Marlo called it out and said that everybody in the room is walking on eggshells because Kandi don't want them to say nothing. Why? The alliance is lying. Like Nene said, they in an alliance. They got an alliance. Don't nobody want to talk about nothing unless Kandi say they can talk about it. Kandi giving everybody the side eye, like, don't you say nothing. So after all of that happened, Marlo was like, listen, I'm leaving because you ain't gonna talk about what needs to be talked about. Kandi is self-producing, won't allow nobody to read her, as far as her real life is concerned. She'd rather bring in Mama Joyce and talk about how Mama Joyce don't like Todd. We don't care about that. Okay. Hold on. You said, Michelle, what about Marlo calling Kandi a hoe? I ain't see that. Marlo is Tommy from Martin. Does she have a job? Her job is on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi said it's a legal matter. Crimes are committed against the people of that stage, not just the individual. Well, I mean, listen, Kandi said her issue was a legal matter, but Marlo slashing the girl, I mean, did she not consider the victim? of the slashing, the situation where the girl actually took her life, after, years after the incident happened. She didn't consider how the family felt. Like I told you, I wouldn't release the girl's name simply because the family wrote me a letter and they said that they didn't want Marlo calling their sister a bitch because Marlo had said something like Google me, some. I slashed it. I don't know what her exact words were, but they was like they didn't want Marlo referring to their sister as a bitch. Our sister dead and gone, blah 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 blah. So why is it that Kandi situation can't be talked about because there are others involved, but Marlo's situation can? Like, it don't make no sense. I'm like, listen, I'm not team Marlo or team Kandi. I'm team let's get it all out in the open. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Meanwhile, Marlo went to bed. You said Marlo was right. No, Marlo was absolutely right. Okay. Marlo, after the fact, after she left, okay, she and Drew had a conversation. She was trying to get Drew to understand why she was so upset. Drew, she actually told the story about her nephew. Her nephew was actually gunned down, okay? And her nephew actually used to work at the OLG in the kitchen, okay? The situation, Marlo's situation was a little bit different in that the nephew got into an altercation, outside of the OLG. It ended up getting, pow-powed and, passed away. Now, Marlo is triggered with the situation, but it seemed like to me she felt like her and Kandi could have come to some sort of common ground where they could have talked about it and maybe eased the situation over because they both were kind of victims of gun violence. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, Kandi didn't show any empathy for Marlo's situation. Marlo had brought it to her attention, and Kandi was just like, oh, that sucks. But the guy was Marlo's nephew, apparently had been so excited to meet Kandi, was happy to work in her restaurant and all that. And Kandi didn't care. Kandi didn't send no condolences, didn't send no flowers, didn't offer to help with the funeral, even though she didn't have to. But it was just interesting. She said she wanted Kandi to have empathy. Exactly. That's how I saw it. But she didn't. Kandi too busy trying to fight everybody. I don't understand. Kandi just mad and angry. And speaking of mad and angry, when that Courtney girl was talking about, the ghetto, we already know Courtney trying to get a moment. Now, Courtney, now she ghetto and, whatever the case may be. But Kandi, I can agree with Kandi. Kandi was like she brought everybody out when she tweeted it. Everybody came. It didn't matter if they was ghetto hood or not. The business owners was making money. So she was thinking about a business owner aspect of it. Okay. But yeah, I just didn't like the fact of Drew acting so naive to the fact of, when Marlo was trying to tell her about her nephew. So that's all I get. It's I don't know. I don't really care. This whole little storyline about Marlo calling Kandi out and Kandi being mad at Marlo. Why is she mad? Because she brought up the shooting. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And here's the interesting part. Kandi and Marlo used to be cool when Marlo wasn't cool with Nene. Now, y'all remember when Marlo fell out with Nene and she wasn't on the show no more, and Marlo really wanted to be on the show, and Marlo was befriending everybody. She was befriending Kenya. She was befriending Kandi. Kandi took Marlo under her wing. Kandi said, I'm going to put you on the show. I'm gonna put you on the show with Junkie Dineva and Rico Chappelle. Okay. And Marlo thought about it. Marlo was like, okay, I'll do the show. And so they filmed the sizzle reel and everything. Bravo refused it because Bravo had first right of refusal. Bravo was like, I don't want no show with no junkies and a fashionista. What kind of show is this? So Bravo said no. And so I think either We TV or TV One picked it up. But by the time they picked it up, it was a year later, and Marlo's contract was up. Now with Kandi was up. Now Marlo had a decision. Does she go back to the Housewives or do she continue on with this Junkie Dineva Rico Chappelle show where she may or may not get paid, the big bucks, or she's guaranteed money on the Real Housewives of Atlanta as a friend? Now, I don't know about you. I've talked about this before. I would have took the Real Housewives money because even as a friend, Marlo was making more than Eva. Okay. Now, Kandi got pissed off about that because that was around time Marlo had made amends with Nene. She came back on the show. Okay, she got a contract, and because Kandi's contract had expired, Marlo was like, well, I'm not gonna sign that, whatever, and that kind of like just it took the show away from everybody else. I guess they didn't want to replace Marlo. because she was going to be the star. And so Eva Marcel, Shy Boy. And so Junkie Dineva and Rico Chappelle was really upset with Marlo about it. They felt like it was all Marlo's fault, but it wasn't. I mean, if anybody else would have made the same decision. Okay. So, yes, that's my point. So, Marlo actually was a pawn in this game. So, Kandi was offering Marlo that opportunity in hopes that she wouldn't come on the show to be an ally to Nene Leakes, because Nene Leakes needed an ally because Kandi had all of these people in an alliance. But we ain't gonna go back in history. We ain't gotta read all that. I'm just saying it was just interesting to notice all of that happening. Now all of a sudden she can't stand Marlo because Marlo got a peach, and Marlo trying to call her to the carpet about some of the things she said. And again, she was cool with Marlo when Marlo wasn't cool with Nene. But anywho, there's that. That's T. You think that's T? Honey, go watch some of my old videos. I feel like I have regurgitated that same story over and over and over and over again. You said people change. They do. They change. They do change for the better or for the worse. They do change. But we're gonna find out next week what happens. Marlo blew up at Drew because Drew didn't understand that her nephew had passed away. And that's it. That's all I got. It'll be interesting to see what the ratings look like tomorrow. Of course, I'll come and talk about it. I don't know if I'm coming tomorrow, but I'll come and talk about it. And we'll either drag them or celebrate, because the ratings for the first week was 800 and something. The ratings for the second week was 730 something. So they dropped almost 100,000 people from week 1 to week 2. So it will be interesting to see what the ratings are for week 3. So I don't know, y'all. Put in the chat what you think the rating's gonna be for this week. Y'all think they gonna hit a milli? Y'all think they gonna hit a milli? Because they teased the hell out of that argument between Marlo and Kandi. I think they are really hyping this situation up with Marlo and Kandi to be like the bone of contention. You said this week it's gonna be 688. What? Carlos King said Moneta is Candy's puppet. Kandi got the Candy coded click over there since they stole my words. I know they watching. Hey, Don One. Hey, Kandi. But she got the Candy coded click over there. She got Don One as her mouthpiece. Now she got Moneta. She got Flip Flop and Sonya. Sonya go back and forth. Drew scared. She might as well have Drew too. You already know she got Kenya. Kenya's not gonna say anything against Kandi because Kandi is the one who helped Kenya back on the show. Okay, when Kenya was pregnant, if you remember. So yeah, it would be in the 700, 800 range. I think the hype was Martell and Sheree. Okay, you said it's gonna be 750. He said Carlos is so pressed to be a part of the show. He is. When is Cynthia going to pick? I don't know. Probably at the end, child. I don't. Who can? And when she does, you think Cynthia gonna bring some hype to the show? I don't think Cynthia's gonna bring the hype. But I want her to get her check. Marlo got a peach to slap Nene in the face. I guess that was Andy's way of doing it, but I mean, I don't think Nene really cares one way or the other. Yes, hit that like button as you come in. That's all I have on the Real Housewives of Atlanta episode 3. Now Drew's new album. This new music. Hold on, let me see if I can share it. If my computer gonna act right. This new music right here, Affirmations Part 2. Drew, Sidora, and Kandi, and Candiace. Okay. I don't know what it sounds like. He said, what happened to Bryce? Who is Bryce Wilson? Courtney's man. I don't know what happened to the man. Life, he don't look the same. I guess life happened. But anyway, Sandra gave it 3 out of 5 roses. Okay, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is currently filming its 15th season. The song has officially been released, and fans can get enough of the track's message through self-love. Let's hear a little bit. Let's hear a little snippet. It's my decision. Get about. I don't know. Let me see. It's the parts that they never see. That's just for me. I don't know. Let me see.
Had to turn around, round, round. No trust from where I see. Got
I don't know. What y'all think?
right here. I'm gonna love you all the way.
I don't know.
I'm gonna love me. I'm gonna love me. I'm gonna love me.
All right. I'm gonna love me, honey. I'm gonna love me. You like it? You like it? It sounds okay. Courtney was clout chasing to bring her baby daddy, who she's not in. It's a chop. Okay, Sandra gave it 3 out of 5. What y'all give it out of 5? 5 being the best. You said boo. You like it? You would listen to it. You would listen to it in the car driving to the mall. Would you listen to it? I don't know. I don't know if I would listen to it. I don't know. We'll see. Bryce looked drained. Okay, you may like that. Okay, you gave it a 4 or 3. Did I put the link in there? Click that link if you want to join. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Also, we talked about Kandi and her fake Gucci, allegedly fake Gucci. We also talked about Nene and narcissism and who is she talking about. We talked about Kim and Kroy accusing her of having a gambling addiction. Talked about Beyonce and her $200 million property. And we talked about the color purple. The little bit we could talk about because my computer was acting up. It look like it's working now though. Hold on. Let's see who in here. Hey Mickey.
Hi, Michelle. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, Michelle.
What you thought of this week's show?
Okay. Mama Joyce storyline is tired, it's stale, it's lazy. They've run it to the ground. They're doing it on purpose. I feel like she low key encourages her mom to drag her husband because she knows it makes for good TV. But it did about 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Now it's like we don't care. Just stop it already. We know that your mother does not like your husband. Okay. Y'all, like you said, have built a life together. You have children. It's like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Kandi on her own. She's very boring. She needs people behind her with bells and whistles on to make, herself an eligible housewife. But we are tired, okay? We are tired. Um,
What do you think about Kandi like refusing to talk about the shooting?
so that whole scene, see, the thing is, they put that out last week. So to me, it was very anticlimactic because right after that, they left. So there was nothing, that followed.
And that's why I said, because I'm like, did I miss something? Because I
Yeah.
remember Marlo saying that to Kandi, and then the next scene is like she's sitting in there talking to Drew.
Yeah,
It was kind of weird. The
it was
transition was weird.
very weird. You can tell like Drew was kind of scared to bring it up, but she did. Everybody was just looking around like, is this really happening? Everybody, you can tell like through the TV that they were uncomfortable. Kandi just in general, when she went to the winery, I can tell by her face, like she was there, like she was not happy. She knew that something was about to pop off. Even when she was going back and forth with Courtney, like her face, like she knew that it was just about to go off. But I think Marlo is right, just make a general statement and just leave it alone. Now, Marlo later on bringing up the situation with her nephew, I thought that was very odd because she said it was 2 years ago. Why didn't you bring it up 2 years ago, Marlo? I feel like Marlo, she weaponizes her childhood trauma when she feels like it could be beneficial to her every now and then. You know what I'm
So the
saying?
connection of him working at the restaurant in the past, you don't think that was pertinent?
There was a connection, but why didn't she bring it up 2 years ago?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now she wants to be like, oh, she never checked on me. She never this, she never that. Yeah, but 2 years ago, you were up both Kandi and Kenya's ass when they was trying to get Portia up out of there talking about Bolo. So it's like, were you really hurt? Or is this, you had this in your back pocket? Like, listen, if I need to go after Kandi one day, I got this. And oh, it's a shooting at your restaurant? Boom. Like, this is
So was it
automatic.
the fact of, but what about with, okay, because I'm not Team Marlo or Team Kandi. But
Oh,
what
me
about the
neither.
fact of her saying that she had text Kandi and they talked about it, but when they filmed together, Kandi act like she didn't know.
Exactly. But that's my thing though. Why didn't you discuss it back then?
Oh,
Now you're bringing up unaired footage. Like
oh,
why
DL
was
said her nephew worked at OLG 2 years ago, not was killed 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. I thought it was this happened 2 years ago, but he
No,
worked.
I knew he worked there like back in the past. So I guess maybe he
Okay.
worked at OLG 2 years ago, and then he was
Okay.
I don't know when he was killed, but sometime killed around the same time as the shooting at her restaurant.
Okay. Well, that would make sense. But I feel like she should have brought it up when it was happening. Not like, oh, I'm gonna keep this for a rainy day if she ever mess with me so I can put her on blast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's what it kind of looks like.
you right. We wrong. They saying he passed 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
he passed two. Yeah, I thought I saw it like that. He passed 2 years ago. She should have
Okay.
brought it up back then. So yeah, that was very like, okay, Marlo, because she got really upset with Drew.
Mm.
She got really turned up and she was just like, stop acting, Drew, stop acting. It was so funny because everybody's calling like Drew the
Oh
actress.
yeah, let me
Like,
see. Hold on. Shout out to larger curves. Before I had rebooted my computer, I actually had that video up of Marlo talking about it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it now. Um, it's I'm not gonna play this long one. It's like 6 minutes long. Let me see if I can play this. Hold on, y'all. I know some of y'all in the back. Hey, bench warmer and who is that? Aisha. How y'all doing? Hold on, we're gonna look at this real quick. If it works. Hopefully my computer back.
In the room. The producer said, hey, there's an elephant in the room. None of y'all gonna bring it up? Y'all, every single person was scared to bring it up. And Drew, I give her props. She was the only one that had courage to bring it up. But when she brought it up, Drew said, um, y'all can really tell if you look at it. The incident that happened, girl, this was on the news. There was a shooting at Candy's restaurant. Blaze was on the news. But poor Drew was so scared. And she was the only one with enough courage to say, and I mean, when I tell y'all, Kenya, everybody looked at that girl like, if you don't be quiet, this is Queen Kandi. We don't talk about anything negative that happens to her. So
Wow.
that triggered me, y'all. It really did. It took me back to where my nephew, who used to work with Kandi, who used to work for Kandi at Old Lady Gang, he got shot and killed. I called Kandi, reached out to Kandi, told her about it. And to me, I didn't get the acknowledgement I wanted from her. She didn't acknowledge it. Then, as you see, I went into her home a day or two later, and she had as if I never even texted her about it. So to me, it's all about the acknowledgement. It's about if it was Marlo, let me tell you this, that it had been Marlo. I get it. I get incident sounds better than shooting. But don't you think defending myself sounds better than me stabbing somebody or cutting somebody? I'm confused. But this is my friend now. This is my friend who tried to get me a TV show. This is my friend who referred me to an agent. This is my friend. So if I call you and tell you my blood nephew, my sister's firstborn, was shot and murdered that used to work for you, he didn't work for you 10 years ago. He just worked for you. I mean, his death has been 2 years now, but he had just was still working for you less than 5 or 6 months ago. And you're not
I'm
gonna
confused.
I'm gonna send flowers. I'm sorry to hear that, sis. Let me send a platter from Old Lady.
Wait a minute. Wait a
he
minute. She said
died
his
two
death was
years
2 years
ago.
ago,
Yeah.
but he
Yeah.
had been working for her 5 or 6 months ago.
Before he passed away. So this must have been 2020, 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But she's now bringing it up to make a correlation. You know what I mean?
You mean back then when it was filming? Because they filmed like a year ago.
No, she's bringing this up because of what happened at a restaurant. And then she got mad that they didn't want to talk about the shooting. And then she was just like, and Drew was like, listen, I've had people die in my family because of gun violence, yada, yada, yada. And then she was just like, yeah, me too. My nephew died, da, da, da. This is a serious topic. She should be talking about it. So they were
Oh,
going back and forth. And then she made it a point to go on her confessionals and say, I can relate to Kandi. This happened to my nephew, and I talked to her about it. She never said anything, yada, yada, yada. And, that's how the conversation, they never aired it, but
oh,
they
okay. Let me
talked
finish
about it.
listening. Okay, let me see.
Gang, let me reach out to your sister. Come on. Come on. I mean, how do you not acknowledge that? So do y'all get where I'm coming from? So any questions you have, ask, because I want y'all to really be clear on why I was yelling. That shit triggered me. It triggered me to where here we go again. We sit here. If it's anything negative with Kandi, it cannot be discussed. It won't be discussed. But let it be something negative with Marlo, it's going to be discussed. It's no way in hell if this would have happened at La Archive. If Kandi nephew worked at La Archive, and there was a shooting at La Archive, but they said, oh, the incident that happened at La Archive, y'all know that they would have been negative with me. So it is what it is. So I can't make y'all change out the way you feel. I don't know how you feel. I just want y'all to know. And that's why I yelled at Drew. Wait, is that somebody at my door? Okay. So you check and see if it's somebody there. So that's just where I'm coming from there. I'm not going to stay on too long, but I wanted y'all just to understand that. It's just, what's good for the goose is good for the geese. And at the end of the day, what someone said on here, I'm very sorry that happened to you and your family. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna leave her alone. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, so her point is both of our nephews got shot. You know what I'm saying? One survived, one died. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what she's trying to say. But yeah, I agree with her. Everything gets, swept under the rug and nothing gets discussed. And even Kenya, she was, quiet as a church mouse and saying, yeah, she's flip-flopping. She's confused. She don't know which side she want to be on. Drew, she's trying to be the new bone collector. It's a hot mess right now. It is a hot mess. And Courtney, I'm just like, oh, girl, you're doing too much. Now all of a sudden they're calling you cousin Courtney. She's out of the clear blue sky, she is Ralph's cousin. And of course, her baby daddy used to work with Drew on a movie 10, 15 years ago. It is just, they're just trying. They're just doing they are throwing anything at the wall and going with whatever they think is going to stick. Like,
They
it's
are.
just too much. Too much, as
We'll
you
drag
say.
them tomorrow when the ratings come out. Look, thank you, Mickey. Listen, now I'm trying to get through these calls quick today.
Thank you,
I appreciate you for
Michelle.
calling in tonight.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bench warmer. Uh, hello? Your mic is muted, bench warmer. I'm about to boot you off, bench warmer. Hello, hello.
Hey, Michelle, I think that's probably Dre.
That's not Dre. It's
Oh,
Jasmine.
okay.
All right, Aisha.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. Baby, I didn't even watch that episode. I watched some of the clips that was strolling through social media. That's all I can say. As far as when it comes to Kandi in this restaurant, I don't know why. And I think it was Mickey that said this the last time you talked about it. She could have used this for some sympathy a little bit. You didn't have to go into full details. We didn't need to know, like, oh, he showed up, he was here, and they was across the street. No, we don't need to know all of that. But this would have been her opportunity. Maybe she could have did anti-gun rally, anything, because it's not just your restaurants, it's violence
And
everywhere.
everybody know it's not her fault. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I guess it can be embarrassing that it's happened at both of your restaurants. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
At the end of the
embarrassing.
day, you can talk. Like, I don't understand why she doesn't want to talk about it as if it's a legal matter where she got to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Right. This would have been the perfect opportunity. You in season 9, you had a whole emotional breakdown about somebody saying you was a, what is it?
the sex worker dungeon and all of this, and you went and made money off of it. You mean to tell me you can't take something that is actually really happening in the world, not just in your restaurant where we had school shootings and everywhere, where you could have did something and did a rally, had a conversation and said you wanted to do something. Because she was sitting there like she was nonchalant, like she just didn't give it to Sugar Honey Ice Tea. Because you see how she was like, they fine. That's your nephew. He didn't get popped.
Yeah.
For going outside with a nut. So something in the buttermilk ain't clean.
Well, we shall
I
see.
think this is beyond just him having a moment and the dude shooting. It got something to do with Kandi and Todd. I put money on it because you can't be this nonchalant.
Maybe they ain't pay their employees and the employee was agitated or something. Who knows?
Who knows what the case may be? I mean, the people out here wilding out at their jobs. I don't know. They bugging. So I mean, but she was just too. I don't give a care.
Ooh, T, it's her fault because of the caliber of people she hired. The shooter was Todd's friend from New York. Oh, in theory, she could be sued by the cousin due to the premise liability, just as the first shooting. Ooh, that's what I keep saying. Like I keep feeling like the cousin could sue her.
So maybe that might be the reason why she can't say nothing. They know the people.
Yeah.
They know the people. But see, that lets you know something. And I said something in the buttermilk ain't clean.
Not Todd friend.
Buttermilk ain't clean. Man, baby, you just as guilty as the shooter. What in the world?
Thank you, Radiance. Radiance always had a T, honey, not Todd's friend. Now we know. Okay.
That's why she was like, I don't care. And they using that Mama Joyce. Anybody want to hear about Mama Joyce not liking Todd? We know she know the man is short. Who cares?
That's true.
So, but ain't nothing else to talk about. I didn't watch the episode, so I'm like, I was just going off that one clip. I was over it.
Understood.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let the other people talk, and I was the next time you go live, if I catch you while you live, then yes, I will be calling you.
I appreciate it. Thank you for calling.
All right.
All right. Bye. Tara Shenanigan.
What's up?
What's up? How you doing? I didn't know that. I know. Listen, I'll be paying attention, child. I don't be paying attention.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing, Taurus?
You know, one thing I can say about Marlo is she know how to flip them storylines. You know, she go from one storyline to another. At least she can flip a storyline. Kandi has the same cycle of storylines. 1 minute she want to talk about her baby daddy. 1 minute she bring Mama Joyce along and talk about Todd. 1 minute she's talking about nothing. You know, she's just sitting there like a statue. You know, I mean, at this point, why is she on the show? They need to start doing what they was trying to do to Nene and just give her a check and just cut her out of a bunch of scenes because she's useless at this point. Now, as far as that restaurant, Marlo had every right to bring that up because it's public news. And like you said before, she could have just simply talked about it. You know, she could have did her little fake tears that she does. Boo hoo hoo, my restaurant got shot up. Oh my God, I'm about to have another drive, another, donation. Is whatever she has. She always doing something when something happens, but she could have just did something. Now, as far as she don't want to talk about it because she know it's always negative surrounding her restaurants. You got negative ratings. You can't even go from a C to a B. You got to go from C to a Z. There's always something, and now you got to have a shooting at your restaurant. This, God forbid, someone dies. Jesus, just negativity on top of it. I would be embarrassed to talk about it too, but she could she could have spent it a different way. That's all we saying. Just spin it around, use them crocodile tears, and come up with just a benefit. Just you know what, we're having a non-benefit march in Atlanta. Everybody come on down, and
What is
she
a
could have just did that.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Y'all be sending me stuff in the middle of the lie, and I just cannot. So somebody did a shout out to who sent me this? Hold on, our friend Sharice. Shout out to Sharice for sending me this on Instagram earlier. And I didn't I knew what it was, but I didn't look at it till just now. He actually did this review today. It's somebody that did a review of the OLG.
That's a long paragraph.
And wait a minute, I'm about to read what he said. I'm gonna leave the picture up there, but I'm gonna read this long ass paragraph. Okay, hold
You
on.
gotta
Let me put
speed
it in
through
the
it.
window. 9 hours ago, Atlanta, Georgia, when we walked into the old lady gang located at 177 Peter Street, Atlanta, Georgia, we encountered a noticeably unclean dining room, perpetually unbussed tables, and an inattentive serving staff. This is from the Hungry Black Man on Facebook. He does restaurant reviews. He said, I usually don't trip about these types of things, but as I continue critiquing restaurants across the US, I find a correlation between a restaurant's appearance, service, and the quality of food. This visit confirmed my theory. We started out with their fried chicken and French toast, which had a lot of potential but was poorly executed. The overly sweet toast was too thin to be dipped in a wash placed on the griddle, while adding components that further compromise the brioche's integrity. Lord, he is very detailed. This dish calls for a thicker brioche to provide the space and support necessary for what should be a hearty breakfast bread. The chicken was fried to a perfect tenderness and had an amazing flavor that unfortunately only lived on the skin. The meat itself was completely bland and would have benefited from a flavorful brine. Following the French toast, we had their OG flavored wings that were so dry they could have been used to create leather face masks. I'm sorry, this funny. Blah blah blah. In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he is really funny. One of the wings was about to take flight with a long feather sticking out from his side. The sauce was an uncategorized combo of tart, sweet, and salty flavors, a complete distortion of the umami needed for this dish. Next up, we endured the destruction of quintessential soulful sides. The collard greens were overcooked. Lord, I'm not reading everything. The mac and cheese would have depressed Chef James Hemmings. Overcooked elbow pasta and indiscriminate cheeses were disappointing in this rushed and amateurishly prepared dish. Followed our side selections was the fried catfish, which had a beautiful coat, but the mushy interior seems to have resulted from an accelerated thawing process before being tossed in hot oil. It was difficult to enjoy the coating's delicious flavor because the texture was so soppy and offensive. Finally, the flavorless cornbread was entirely too sweet and was elastically tough, similar to Laffy Taffy. We tried to share it, but it was unbreakable. Overall, the food isn't terrible, it's just challenged. This place has tremendous potential. The uncaring cooks who obviously rush the food and the prep team's mindless efforts that leave the whole feathers jetting out of chicken wings were bad enough. Throw in a super large table filled with dirty dishes and cups in the dining room, and it warrants management taking a long, careful look at how they're operating. I hope this spot is inspired to take their diners seriously by elevating their overall efforts from improving the quality of the food to significantly enhancing the dining experience and service. With the right approach, this could be a much better restaurant. If you would like to check it out for yourself, give them a call and got their phone number on their chair. But that's him and all the food he got. The food look good in theory.
That's why Kandi be eating that KFC, child.
And he's so serious with it. That's why he got his number there. He,
He
he
is
said, I'm so serious
serious.
with it.
He put the phone number, the address. He said, look at this, look at this, look at this. The food looked good in the pictures, but I guess it didn't taste good.
The
That's what
bread
he
look kind
said.
of burnt.
9 hours ago,
Was the
his name
bread
is
burnt?
the Hungry Black Man on Facebook. He does restaurant reviews. And
Damn.
shout out to Sharice
They
for sending
chose
this
the right
review.
one.
Okay.
Michelle, that bread look kind of burnt.
Did it? Hold on, let me see.
Well, he
Or was it
said it
just me?
was too sweet and kind of hard.
Which bread look burnt?
The
The
cornbread.
French toast.
Oh, the French toast.
Olive.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it does look kind of hard.
Yeah, no.
And the chicken.
Ooh. He said the collard greens were overcooked. He said the macaroni and cheese was nasty. He said the
He said the macaroni wasn't cooked all the way.
he said the catfish was soggy on the inside. It tastes good on the outside, but it had been thawed out from being frozen. There he is with all the food. Yeah. All
I bet
Now
you
he
right.
his
could tell
facial
people to
expression
take the
changed after he
spatula.
ate it.
He should have sent everything back. Well, I mean, he probably paid, I mean, he's a reviewer, so he paid for his tab and then just review based off of what he got. That's what he do.
I wonder when customers have a bad experience at her restaurant specifically, does she
Oh, somebody said,
offer to have a free meal to fix the problem? Or, is there some solution? And do the patrons think it's worth another sit down?
somebody said you could see the feathers. There go one right there. And then that plate looked kind of dirty. Look at the plate on the side. I'm sorry, I'm mad. Anyway, go
See, that's
ahead.
why you can't be hiring your cousins.
Why the plate look like that right there?
Somebody said, "Can we critique the person's hairline?"
Is
That's
that a
that's not what we're
critique?
talking about, buddy.
Why we talk about the food? We ain't talk about the man hair.
Right.
Michelle, you want to know how boring Atlanta Housewives is, girl?
How boring are they?
Okay, so I don't watch Atlanta Housewives on the TV. I watch it online. So yesterday I was looking for the episode, and it said Atlanta Housewives episode 3. So do you know I clicked on the episode, watched the whole entire episode, and did not realize to the end of the episode when Marlo started saying, why we gotta talk about Kandi? Why we can't talk about the shooting? I sat there and watched that whole episode and didn't even realize that it was I rewatched the same episode. I said, "Oh my God, that shit was so boring and you didn't remember shit that happened." And you
That's
sat
why
there.
I can't come on like after I didn't watch it when it aired. I watched it like late at night or whatever, and I was gonna go like earlier today, but I felt like I had to watch it again because I like you said, it was just like background noise. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like interesting
Yes.
enough to like hold my attention. I was
I
like
could
surfing
not
It
on my
was
believe
something to
it.
put
phone
you
I
and
to
said, you
sleep.
sat here and watched this episode to watch and couldn't even remember. But they boring, girl. They are boring. And Kandi, you boring, girl. That is it's just boring. And
It's
Marlo and
sad
Sheree, they
because
trying.
right, and it's very sad because Real Housewives of Atlanta, they resorted to sticking with the drama and introducing the show with drama. Back in the day, you used to introduce it with a theme, a vibe, something fun, a little drama in the mix. You had Dwight, they don't even have Dwight no more, or Lawrence, or Derek J. Yeah, I don't care for them, but they brought some form of entertainment. But it
What
was
happened to them?
they still
They
they
just
still
they
in the
ran all the
industry,
good people off the show.
right?
hmm,
They
Pretty
ran
that
all
is
much.
true.
the good people off the show, and then the person that's left holding the bag can't sustain the episode, the
I'm
show.
surprised Miss Lawrence ain't with Sheree because he was under Sheree's thumb for like a few seasons.
Miss
That
Oh,
was,
that's what I wanted to say to you,
yeah,
Michelle.
Lawrence.
Portia, I have much respect for Portia now for not staying on a sinking ship and realizing you got everything that was meant for you. You got what was
Mm,
meant for you. There's no need for you to sit here because Kandi and them was waiting to attack her. I said, "Oh my God, Portia is smarter than people think. Portia is way smart because girl dipped out of there. She dipped out." And everybody
mhm.
like, when Portia coming back? When Nene coming back? to be honest, they probably don't even want to come back.
Right.
But I think Portia's smart for that.
Well, there's that. All right, y'all. Anything else? Listen, I'm tired of beating this dead horse. Anything else you want to talk about before I go?
You don't agree? She said, "There's that."
I mean, how much? I mean, how much we gonna drag them? I mean, like at the end of the day, it. I don't know what
You're
can
right.
fix it.
They boring, girl. At the end of the day,
Right.
they're boring.
We talk about the same thing over and over again. We talk about the same issues over and over again. We've been talking about Kandi not, like wanting to be open for a while. Listen, before y'all go, I'm gonna put this up here. I had this up here too. It was hold on. When Marlo was on Watch What Happens Live last night.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Kandi was asking her about her thinking that Kandi was calculated. Hold on, it's right. Here, let me put this.
And when she said that she would, when they played Kill Mary in the other game, and she picked Todd.
Yeah, I ain't talking about that though. I'm talking about this. Hold on. Might have to put myself in front of it. Y'all know copyright disclaimer, blah, 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 blah.
Feel are accurate.
I'm just staying out of that with their marriage.
Right. What's an example of something the other ladies have been too nervous to bring up on camera about Kandi, or that Kandi explicitly told the group not to bring up?
Everything.
Seems like everything does.
Everything.
Really? But
Everything.
It seems like everything does come up.
It does not, though.
What?
It's so much. It's what Kandi wants to come up. And if she doesn't want it to come up, just pay attention to how she looks at everyone, or how everyone's scared to say it, or they get to mumbling.
Were her reunion TikToks made to intentionally get under Sheree's skin?
Absolutely.
So it's another part where she, hold on.
Who do you think Kandi considers to be her most loyal friends in the group?
Me. Kenya, and they're not even real friends.
Thank you very much.
Did you hear that part?
She was talking about, hold on, what she said.
Are there any claims about Todd that Mama Joyce made that you feel?
What'd you say?
She said, Kenya, and they're not even real friends.
Right.
Except for that one time she wore a strawberry candy dress. These have been too nervous to bring up on camera about Kandi, or that Kandi explicitly told the group not to bring up.
Everything.
Seems like everything does.
There it is right there.
Everything.
Really? But
Everything.
It seems like everything does come up.
It does not, though.
What?
It's so much. It's what Kandi wants to come up. And if she doesn't want it to come up, just pay attention to how she looks at everyone, or how everyone's scared to say it, or they get to mumbling.
Were her reunion?
See, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
She said everybody be scared. They look at each other and they start to mumbling.
But she's not lying. If you go back on them
Yes,
scenes, you'll see them looking all scared. The scene go quiet, like it's awkward, that awkward silence, and then you might hear some birds chirping, some grasshoppers, and then you'll hear Marlo come out and start talking. Like that's how it is when you're in a scene with Kandi. So if you're gonna act like that, you may as well not be on the show. You're too good to open up about little things. Like even if they're, let's say they're scared of a lawsuit and they don't really want to talk, but like we said, you could have had a benefit, like do the crocodile tears. You don't have to go into depth. We don't want to hear, oh, it was on camera, he was shot, and we saw the blood pouring. No one want to hear about the gory details unless they interested in that. We want to know, how did you feel? Oh my God, I was hurt. I was appalled. I hope my employees are not scared to go back to work. Just something small like that. She didn't even say that. She could have just briefly said, hey, you know what, this is what happened. I don't want to go into depth any further. And, I want to close that door right there. I don't want to go any further.
Andy, what's going on with Blaze? Because we were at Blaze 2 days before.
Before what happened?
Like, look at Kenya. Like, you could tell. Everybody's like biting their lips in anticipation.
Like, why are you talking right now?
There was like an incident. It was like all over the news.
They fine.
You talking about the shooting that happened at Blaze?
They fine.
And then
The shooting, girl.
walk to the other side of the room.
It was a shooting.
A private matter.
And she talking about they fine.
It was a private matter, but it's funny. Hold on.
Before what happened?
There was like an incident. It was like all over the news.
They fine.
You talking about the shooting that happened at Blaze?
It was a private matter.
Right, that
Okay, I'm ready to go
awkwardness.
home, you guys, because as I say, Kandi Burruss never can talk about what she wants. So y'all stop talking about stuff.
about when you
Let's talk about when you slayed the girlfriend. Let's talk about
Right,
it.
the girl in the
like,
face. Then.
Okay, let's talk about it. She was over 23 years ago. Everyone loves to.
So I mean, but why she even brought that up? What about the shooting? Why you gonna go from the shooting to
right.
like that's
That
some
was
tit for stat? I don't like people who do tit for stat stuff.
right.
Michelle,
That
you
is
Like
do
so
tit for
still
tat.
unnecessary.
ignoring what you did.
You do tit for tat.
I don't do no tit.
Yes, you do, Michelle. What do y'all want? Y'all are the prime example of people who don't know what they want. Because first y'all said we don't want these black women, these black professional women on here talking about.
What do you?
I just knew you was Jezebel.
Y'all just said y'all didn't want to hear
Jezebel.
about this negative stuff on TV, but then y'all get mad for her not bringing it up on TV.
What you want, Jezebel?
No, what do y'all want?
What do you?
Because
What
you
do
We
got
you
a
want
need?
lawyer,
Kandi to be
Michelle.
held
You got a
accountable.
lawyer,
To
and if
bring up
Michael
things
tell you
with
not to
my
bring
pack.
something up publicly, are you gonna bring it up publicly?
But she didn't say, "Hey, my
Yes,
attorney
she
said not
did.
to talk about it."
Yes, she did in the last
No, she
episode.
did. No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Todd
She said it's
definitely
a pending
said that.
legal matter. She didn't say nothing about no lawyer.
Todd said it's a legal matter. Y'all some
My mug
haters.
shots. Allegedly me dating old white men.
But the
My
thing,
mom.
but the
I'm
thing
sorry.
is, Jezebel, no one asked her to talk about the incident. Like we said, she could have simply just said, "I was emotional, I was upset,"
You
and
just
she
went
didn't
on
have
a
to go into
whole rant
detail.
about her not
No, I
talking about
didn't.
it.
Did I,
What
Michelle?
about
Did I
when
not just
Phaedra
say?
when the man came and was gonna bomb Phaedra's office and she talked about that?
Because Phaedra was lying.
No, she didn't. No, because Mama
Phaedra
Wasn't
Joyce
that a legal
lied.
matter?
You know
Mama
what?
Wasn't that
Joyce
a legal
said,
matter?
No, it was not. Phaedra, remember Michelle, that's the rapper who sing that song ATLANTA. That's
She
he
talked
was
about
I knew he
Apollo
was
he
stuff
used to
was
be
being in her
Phaedra's client.
What
And
about
she
when
just
Mama
shooed
Joyce
him
went
away. She
to
didn't even press
talk to the
charges
lawyer
on
about
him.
Phaedra's divorce?
She didn't even press charges on that guy. What are
What
y'all
about
talking
when she
about?
let the feds know that Apollo stuff was in her garage?
Right.
Y'all are
What about that?
so
Was that a legal
haterish.
matter? Was that a legal matter when she was on Watch What Happens Live and she said Apollo stuff was in their garage?
Yeah, it was a legal matter. She was just talking too much then.
Why
But
was she
for
talking
what?
about it? It was a legal
He
matter.
asked her about it.
But they asked her about the shooting.
And she talked about it.
Girl, if you
Y'all
don't hate her.
contradicting yourselves. Y'all got to keep up if y'all gonna be hating.
No, we ain't hating. We just being
Y'all
real.
are hating. Y'all okay? Y'all don't
Girl.
like the show. Y'all tired of the show that y'all don't
So
watch.
listen, if it's a pending legal matter and Kandi can't talk about it, that means nobody else can talk about it either. I mean, Kenya
She
can't
didn't
talk
say
about it.
that.
Drew
They
can't talk
talked
about it.
about
Marlo
it.
can't talk about it. Nobody can talk about it.
Marlo just talked about it. What are you talking
It
about?
ain't no pending. Marlo ain't in the pending legal situation.
But Marlo was
Kandi
the
ain't
only
in no.
one talking about it.
Drew wasn't in the pending legal situation.
But they're
Kenya ain't in no pending legal
Michelle,
matter. So
you're
why
talking
Kenya
about
can't
it
talk about it?
because they talked about it. They talked about it.
But the point being is Kandi won't let anybody else talk about it. She gives side eyes and shut everybody up.
But they talked about it. Like, what are y'all talking about?
They talk about
They
it.
talked
What are
about
y'all
not
talking about?
talking about it.
They did.
Jezebel, you can't troll and not troll properly. Jesus.
I'm not trolling right now because Michelle y'all are following behind Michelle's group think right now. Because y'all know
No.
Michelle is playing games. Michelle know Marlo wrong.
Wait, I'm being real. What you saying?
How's
Michelle know
Marlo
Marlo is wrong.
Marlo asked a simple question, and like we just said, Kandi did not have to say, "Oh, we saw bullet wounds." She could have just simply said, "Hey, I'm upset, I'm appalled, I'm hurt, I can't go any further," and call it a day. She didn't say anything at that meeting. She just looked at them, smiled, and gave the evil face, and had awkward stares and awkwardness. Period. That
But
was
I
it.
could have
And
sworn
then
the
she
last
went.
episode she addressed
But
it in
she
her
didn't. But she
talking head.
didn't. Okay,
Hold on, let me
but
go see. Hold on. It said
why she didn't discuss anything with the group? That's the thing. You can't go off outside the group and then discuss it in private with your husband. Like that defeats the whole purpose. That's like talking shit behind someone's back.
Can I ask you a question?
Like you go into you know how you have an argument with somebody, you walk away and like, dang, I could have said this.
They kept eating while he was talking about. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
But she talked about it in her talking head.
They could have
That
just
was
asked him,
after
was
the
he
fact.
okay?
So
That was after the fact.
If they want her to talk about the shooting so bad, guess what? They should have renewed OLG for
Who
a
is
second
Emily
season.
Cottentop? I ain't never heard of these
That
blogs.
show was garbage. It was
Well,
And
then
then
watch
they had
it
to
now.
make
I don't watch that crap.
everybody else. They had to make everybody else talk about it.
Restaurant. It's nothing more scary than hearing that something like that happened at your
And look at everybody like all sympathetic.
business.
We don't know when we go to Old Lady
But
Gang if we're
when
going
have
to
you
get
ever seen
biscuits or
a
bullets.
victim say they can't talk about it?
Okay, how come Marlo not talking about her house that she didn't build, that the land she didn't even own? But she want to talk
How
about
come
everybody
nobody
else.
asked her?
Why nobody asked her about it? Nobody asked her about it.
Right.
Why we not talking about that?
Well, why don't you be a housewife and
A
then you can
closed
ask
mouth
Marlo
don't
about
get
the house
fed.
you
No
built?
one
Why
asked.
so I can be scrutinized by y'all? No. Michelle, you need to stop because
It's
you know
still
Marlo
legal.
is
You know what I
wrong.
mean? Like, I don't want.
Look at Kandi face. Kandi not saying that. Todd saying everything.
And what
It's
did Ty
still,
say? Press play. Press play.
it's still legal. It's still legal.
I'll misspeak about. You know what I'm saying?
There was a gentleman.
Now here go Kandi speaking later in the confessional.
Basically, he came to work late and he came to work intoxicated. He got a little irate with
Here we go.
my cousin, who was kitchen manager. They went outside. The guy shot my cousin.
They just kept eating like it wasn't there.
But they said
How
it's
you been feeling?
legal. Like it's a
You good?
gang situation.
Yeah. Bye.
And he's sitting there with a damn sling on his arm. And we supposed to not ask the question?
Right. They could have sent him in a confessional. Okay, but Jezebel, you gotta
I've
admit that
never heard
Kandi
of
was
a
wrong for that. She
victim
did not
having to
have to
be
throw that out
silent.
there.
Huh?
Go ahead, TT, what you say?
Huh?
Kroy.
Wait, what?
Well, I was saying you gotta admit when when Kandi threw that out there about her slashing a girl, that was unnecessary.
No, it wasn't.
Like if she was
It
gonna
was
keep her
very
mouth shut, she should have
That's
just kept
par
it
for the
shut.
course.
it was very unnecessary.
No, it's
That's
not.
just
That
like
happened
me.
20 years ago.
If Marlo want to
So
bring up
so
But
Michelle's
one thing has
past,
nothing to do with the other. That's just like
but
me
Marlo, okay,
evicted Junkie Dineva and then he going on Tasha K talking about my
exactly,
punani
Michelle.
steak.
Just like Marlo's
No, but
cousin.
I'm saying one doesn't have
okay,
anything
but
to do with the
Okay,
other.
but just like
if we're
Marlo's
going if
nephew
we're
had
going
nothing to do with Kandi. His death had nothing to do with Kandi, but she brought that
okay,
up.
if we're gonna keep it a $150, Drew brought up the scenario first and Marlo just piggybacked on it. So do Kandi got a right to throw some stuff in Drew face because she brought it up? That's
What?
not fair.
Y'all
Drew
say
brought up the conversation. Drew started that conversation with the restaurant.
It did start the conversation.
he brought
And
it up,
Marlo
yes.
forced her to say shooting.
Right.
So it was Marlo's
Right.
fault to say the shooting. And she gonna say, let's talk about the slashing.
She said incident.
Right.
But
But we all knew what she was talking about.
Excuse me. You were.
Hey, Mr. Woods.
Hey, Mr. Woods.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I was not gonna come up in here, but I'm not gonna let Jezebel play in y'all face and
We
make
ain't
them
playing in
laugh.
nobody's face. We playing
She
in
not
y'all
playing in our
face.
face, Mr. Woods.
No.
Michelle is playing in y'all face.
No,
Nah,
you
get
playing
him,
it. You
Mr.
playing in black people's face because this is what you're not gonna do is, girl. Let's talk about how Kandi did a whole special for Bravo on racism and gun violence and all this old other stuff, baby. And then she had two shooters at her. Wait, let me finish. And then she had two shooters at her restaurant. Now this lady afraid to talk about black on black crime, baby. But when the white people say nothing, want to drop. Now, girl, don't do that because
What does that have to
Kandi is
do
sitting
with
there.
her?
Wait, I'm about to tell you what that got to do with her. You a black business owner in Atlanta, and you didn't have two shootings because this is the real gag. She trying to cover up for Melvin. What happened was them boys was outside fighting, and that dude went to his car, and then he turned around and shot him. Let's talk
What
about
does
that.
that have to do
That's what
with
Courtney was talking
her?
about. How Kandi bring out the ghetto in people because, baby, Kandi don't do background checks because if she did, she wouldn't be paying these people on the show. That's why that spinoff got canceled. Y'all better know and y'all better do y'all research. Don't sit up here and do not let Jezebel gaslight anybody on that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Anthony, it is Mr. Woods. You a comic girl. Stay in the comments, sis. So what I'm
does that
saying
have
is,
to do with her?
what it got to do with her, girl? Let me give you an example. So let's talk about how Cynthia tried to set up Phaedra and stuttered through like Drew did on this same episode. Let's talk about how Kandi was going behind everybody's back and all that old type of stuff just so she could get ahead. Let's talk about how they pushed Nene out, they pushed Portia out. They want to talk about who Portia was sleeping with, what Nene was doing, how Nene has this self-righteous attitude and you act like you better than everybody else. So Jezebel, answer this question. What make Kandi different than what she doing now? Because, baby, this is the pot calling the kettle back, and this is her karma. So don't sit there in the corner telling some y'all want these black people to do this, that, and the third. She didn't have no problem. All these other
Y'all said that. I didn't say that.
No, this is what you said.
No, y'all
she
said
didn't have no
y'all didn't
problem
want them
doing.
getting on
She
TV
didn't
talking
have
about
no
that stuff.
problem bringing the drama for all
No,
these seasons
you
that she's
guys
been on there.
said
Now you want to talk about what y'all
no.
want her to do.
You
What y'all want to
guys,
do, baby? We want you to stand up and talk about it
you
because
guys
it's wrong.
said
It's wrong. Black on black crime is wrong, just like racism is wrong. But you want to jump when KFC say jump. You want to jump when Bravo tell you to do a lackluster show, special about racism and talk about this lady pushed my chair. Girl, talk about how the shootings at your restaurant. Let's talk about it.
what does
Let's
a
talk about
business
it.
having shootings there have
Okay,
to do
girl.
with
Okay,
the
but you want to
owner?
talk about somebody you want to talk about somebody having sex? You want to talk about Marlo slashing somebody's face from 15 years ago? Baby girl, if you a real Taurus, stand in it, be accountable, and this, that, and the third. Don't let your short muskin talk because it's his friend because he's trying to cover it up, baby. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's talk
Oh,
about
okay.
it, Jezebel. Let's
Oh,
talk
okay.
about it.
Yeah. Because you always
No,
do that.
none
You
of
always
that
be like,
makes
what
sense.
she
And
want,
then y'all sitting up
what she
here
want,
trying.
what y'all want her to do. Baby, we gonna hold her feet to the fire just like
No,
she
none
did
of that.
Phaedra, just like she did
No,
Portia, just like she did
no.
Nene,
I'm not
just
finna
like she
yell
did
over
Tanya.
you.
Her
You a
and Kenya
man, you
sit
got
back and cackle
baritone.
about people mistakes that they make in their life. But when it comes on them, they want to
No,
cry wolf. Girl, boo, bye, blop, and you ain't swinging tonight, boo.
because
Sit
I'm
in the
not finna
corner.
argue with
Because
you about that.
you not, that's not cool.
So
You can,
you're okay
Hey,
with
I need to hear a rebuttal.
perpetuating violence on television?
girl,
So
that you
but
trying to
you
play.
guys
It's not
just said y'all didn't
perpetuating
want that to
violence.
happen.
If it's on
Wait
national,
a minute, wait. Hold on. Let me just say that. Jezebel, you
sorry.
talk about perpetuating violence, and then Kandi brought up the fact that somebody's face got slashed
Hello.
20-something years ago, and you don't
Thank
think that's perpetuating
you.
violence?
Catch this. But then they're gonna sit on a reunion and try to chastise Portia because she was whooping ass across Atlanta. Girl, catch up. Mustard.
And I would have been her friend
Y'all
tag
playing.
teaming.
Y'all playing. Y'all
So
mad
y'all
because
want me to
y'all mad
attack
because
a
she
black?
stepped up
Y'all
in the
want me
play
to
and she
attack
wanted to
black
lead this
women?
cast and she
Y'all
ain't
want me to
doing it.
attack black women? That's okay.
Girl, you do
I
it all
won't
the
do it.
time. You
I
just
won't do
but
it.
3 weeks
Everybody
ago
on this
you was
show
talking about
black.
that lady.
I
We're
won't
not
do it. I
telling
won't
you to
do it.
attack nobody. We just
You don't
saying
have
hold
to
Kandi
attack her.
accountable.
Kandi
We
talking
just
about
saying
headbutt
Yeah.
people.
Thank you.
right.
Bitch, talking
She
about
showed
fighting.
it, mentioned that.
What you talking
What
about?
about the
Kandi was
headbutt?
gonna
I won't
headbutt a
do
black
it. I
woman.
won't attack her. I won't
Oh,
do
girl,
it.
you
Well,
want to attack
if
her,
you
but
really
We're
you
not
attack
love
saying
somebody,
attack
you
her.
And,
We're
tag
you
saying
and,
along.
hold
and
her
attack
Don
her.
Juan was
accountable.
right
What?
behind her with his neck swinging.
Right. And Don Juan sitting over and see this is the thing, and this is why people throw that shade at me or whatever like that because I comment on certain type of stuff. Don Juan is Candy's mouthpiece. You see how he was talking for her about Mama Joyce, and she's like, I
Yep.
haven't called her.
Yep.
He is her mouthpiece. He is a low budget, great value of all the rest of the gay men that's been on there. He just
Oh
stirring
my
the
god.
pot. You know it is. That's why production is so involved because guess what? You don't think Kandi went back and told them don't
Dude,
cut this out off
this
until
movie
y'all
with
come on now.
Todd.
Come on.
Wait a minute. I want to see this Don Juan
Well,
scene.
I'm just gonna need
Todd
Don
and I
Juan
discussed. I'm not gonna be
out and
deleting his
proud.
I don't really care about the Kandi list. I'm talking about Don Juan head.
saying I'm dream come
Okay,
true.
Don Juan, I'm gonna need you
Duos.
to
Okay.
be out and proud.
I don't know where it's at.
Probably about right there.
I like when Kandi wear her natural hair.
He would want for her
Sometimes.
daughter.
I probably would have picked anyone that had a decent job.
Ooh.
What? He has a job.
So I left. I have not called her since.
Oh, how was Todd?
What did?
Okay, can we drag Kandi outfit? Or would I
Girl,
be
let's
wrong?
drag this hair, this comb over.
No, I wanted to drag this. Where was she going with these
Oh, she's going to the
high
basketball
stockings
game.
on and this booty shorts? And she said she was going to the game. And even Gun One said you going to the game like that.
Here for. And I just feel like we just be running by the seat of
hold on.
About pants sometimes.
Well, so if we map.
Anyway, come on, let's go to the
You see
office.
that outfit?
What's wrong with my husband's back in town?
This
so
what their
we
social
going to
media
the game.
content. You gonna sit courtside with that? You want them to win, don't you?
Anyway, come on, let's.
She got some panties.
I'm so glad that Don Juan is out the closet and can openly express how he feels.
Oh yeah.
Because
Because Don Juan was in wait. Let me go and pull that up too. Because Don
no
Juan
straight
took his
man gonna
boyfriend
say
to,
that.
huh?
No, I was saying his comment that he made, ain't no straight man gonna say that. They're gonna be like, okay, I see you.
It don't matter really.
Oh, now y'all attacking sexuality? Oh,
No, girl, I was about to get her, girl.
No,
That-
because
a straight man can
you
say
know
that and be
Don
all
Juan
right.
been hiding
Don't
in
do
the
that now,
closet.
girl.
No, I can't.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just
on
saying,
that
you know,
move.
Don Juan been hiding it for a minute,
People ain't
and it's
hiding
okay to
nothing.
be out the closet.
That doesn't mean he wasn't out the closet just because you didn't know his business.
Right.
Look who was
I
in
agree with
Turks
you
and
on that. I'm
Caicos
with you
with
when you're
Doug
right.
Let's not forget he tried to pretend like he had a whole wife.
He didn't
That girl,
pretend that.
he didn't pretend. That was a made up story that everybody ran with.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all rewrite
Yeah,
shit.
y'all
Look who
big
in
things.
I
Turks
didn't
and
run with
Caicos
that.
with.
I'm not gonna
Look,
run my mouth up. I'm not talking about facts.
Look who booed up.
Right, girl. It's all couples right there. Boo.
Well, Shamia didn't have her husband there.
But no, we ain't talking. I'm just talking about
We
Candy
talking
and
about
Todd
Don
and
Juan
Dunn
and the
and his
boyfriend in the
man.
back.
Oh, yeah. They probably holding hands in the back and you don't see it.
No, his hand is right in between there. They're not holding
Lord,
it.
I'm done. I
Girl,
refuse.
she reaching, Jezebel. I just wanted to. She reaching. Girl, you know
I
to be
can't.
reaching.
I can't.
Hey, Sierra Content.
Hey, see.
Sierra Content.
Oh,
We
my
can't hear.
bad. What's up, y'all? Can you hear me now?
I turned it up.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry.
You're
Back to
echoing,
the
Michelle.
man.
You're echoing.
Yeah, shout out to the common girl. I live for y'all.
I just turned it off. Hey, Sierra Content.
Just like Sierra.
Hey, what's up?
Sierra, we on a delay or something?
Maybe I'm delayed. I don't know.
Just like the
Can you hear me?
news.
Yes. Hey.
Okay. Well, I was just here listening. I didn't even realize you had brought me on. I was playing with my phone. But no, I was actually here to talk about The Color Purple. I'm real
Amen.
excited. Everybody should be so excited that, Sierra has a role in The Color Purple musical.
Oh,
It's not a remake. It's not a remake.
Yeah, Sierra
It
is
is a
playing.
adaptation. So
What is
I
she
think
playing?
everybody should be so excited. Oh, she's playing adult Nettie. So she's gonna be the older version of Halle Bailey.
No,
And
thank you.
I'm
oh,
just
that's
so here
good.
for it.
Kudos to
Well,
her. I hope
Jazzy,
she
it's
can
gonna
act.
gross millions at the box office.
Right, and she's not gonna
Not
get
every
caught. She's
girl
gonna
from
get
the
a penny of that.
2000s. Not every girl from the 2000s is still out here making moves. Kudos to Fantasia and Sierra. Those are those girls.
What? What about
Okay.
Ashanti? What about what?
Mr. Woods, you can't listen to Sierra content because he
Oh no,
just
I don't.
I didn't
I
say
pay
anything about
attention.
Ashanti.
Maya.
Ashanti,
It's a whole bunch of women
I
out
think
there doing
Ashanti
the
was
damn
in.
thing. What you talking about?
Yeah, Ashanti,
Janet.
she was in The Wizard of Oz in 2005. I'm talking about movies, though.
What about
I love
Kelly?
it
What
when the
about Kelly
singers do the
Rowland?
movies.
Kelly Rowland should have been in this movie, not Sierra. Huh.
Why not Sierra? Why are we talking
Well,
negative
look,
about
well, we
Sierra? What
gonna
Sierra do to
Sierra.
you?
Sierra ain't do nothing to
Sierra's
me.
not going to be
Sierra
the
is
punching
washed
bag when
up.
I'm on the dang on live. I
She's
know the
washed
black
up.
community love to come for Sierra, but when I'm on here,
She's washed up.
she'll be exalted.
She's
Oh my gosh, she's
washed
so
up.
pretty.
she finally got a job.
She is pretty. Yeah, she finally
Not
got a
she
good
finally got a
job.
job. She been
Because
doing
that we all
music,
know that
owning
music is
the
not hidden.
baseball.
This is for the girls
Oh,
that
we're not
baby.
doing this.
This is
She
Y'all
for
don't
the
want
finally
to go
got
girls
here.
hired. She finally got
Y'all might
casted.
want to go somewhere else, but y'all don't want to go here.
This is
Let's
for the
pull
girls
out.
that
Let's
make
pull
money.
out the driveway
This
and
for
go
the
Mr.
somewhere
girls
else.
Woods
that
cracked
baby.
me up.
This for the girls. This for the girls.
Would y'all like to shift gears to perhaps Beyonce and her $200 million, well, Jay-Z's $200 million purchase? Because Beyonce ain't
Oh,
going half.
Michelle. So I wouldn't
Why you
come
know
talk
she
about
was?
you. You know, Beyonce's about to be a billionaire, right? Just wait for it.
I thought she already was.
No,
No,
not
she's
that.
500 million.
She's at 800 million, boo.
She's on
Oh, my
everybody's
bad.
TV screen, on everybody's radio. She needs to be a
Jay-Z
billionaire.
is
She
at
probably
2 point something billion. Okay.
she's
And
a
this
secret
tour,
billionaire.
and this tour is about to gross 2.4 billion for her. So she's
Okay.
taking everybody's spot.
Good for B.
Mm-hmm.
So what's their mortgage on that house? Because there are a lot of other houses that are 40,000 square feet plus that are way less than that. So is it the location
It's
or
probably
what?
the location. It's on Billionaires Road. It's the fact that it's all concrete. It's probably got it was designed by some interior decorator. I don't know, but it's probably got some bunkers and stuff in there. It's all concrete.
They said that she has like a high-end security system too, like
Yeah, can
electric
you
gate.
imagine? Like probably nobody can get in that house.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess.
Who trying to get in there?
I mean,
Girl,
it's Beyonce.
let me
Oh, you know what? You
say
know what they not doing,
Beyonce.
Michelle? You know what
Huh?
they not doing, Michelle? They're not
What they do?
bitching because everybody see their damn house. Because
Okay.
everybody knows where it is.
Oh yeah, I didn't dox Beyonce when I pulled her house up, child.
They not whining. They not gonna go to the blogs and talk about Michelle talking about my house. She done leaked my house to the media.
Well, the only time people do that is when they embarrassed about their house because their house ugly.
Right. When you a Z-list, you can be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
God,
okay.
not this.
It's all
Oh, Jesse,
Can I
girl,
say
put
something
a
about
fork
the
in it,
Housewives?
coffee.
Huh?
Huh? What y'all say?
Can I say something about the Housewives?
Sure you can.
Okay. I like Courtney a lot. She kind of gives me like Robin
What?
Givens tea a little bit. I think it's funny
No,
how
you
much
didn't.
she riles Kandi up just by smiling and being fabulous and having
Yeah,
an interesting personality. I guess that really kind of offends
yeah, I
Kandi.
like
I
her
don't know.
too.
Why Candy always ready
Yeah,
to fight when she around? Like I'm like, girl, sit down. Who
because
gonna
the thing
fight?
about it is she calling Candy like she's telling the truth about Candy. That's why Candy was like, if they do come out, if it's the ghetto, so what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's the truth. Like, I'm not from Atlanta, but Peter Street is where.
Peter Street is not the hood. Don't do that.
I'm saying where
It's
OLG
close
is at.
to the hood, but it's not the hood.
But I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a business area. It's like
But
not
she's
the
Mr.
rest
calling
of
Woods,
Candy,
didn't
she
you
calling
just
Candy out.
Mr. Woods, didn't you just tell me not to do that because did you not hear what Courtney said when she was like,
Girl,
that's how I know that sounded like a white
she
woman.
said
You know,
she stood in her truth. She said she ghetto. She said she from the hood.
now
What
Michelle,
you
you
mean?
know, if somebody said that to you, you'd be looking at them like they got three heads. I didn't like it one bit. I'm pro-black and I
Not
didn't like that
3
she said it.
heads.
I thought it was messed up,
I
and y'all know
mean,
it was messed up.
why don't you like it when she said it? Because are you trying to say that being ghetto is like a bad thing? Because she didn't say,
Right.
"Oh, the people that are ghetto and they
No,
came out and they
what
were
she
hood and they
did
were
was
bad."
change
They just gave
Candy.
them a characteristic,
No,
an attribute.
you would
Being
say
hood is
that
not
as a
bad. Being
Sierra
ghetto is not
fan.
bad. But y'all are trying to
Mm.
kind of not y'all, but like Jazzy, you're kind of trying to act like it's bad or something.
No, I didn't say
It's
that.
not
She
bad.
said that. She called Candy ghetto and then tried to act like
She
she
did not
didn't.
say it
She
was
condemned.
bad. She didn't
No,
give it a
she
bad
That's
connotation.
what
She
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 said
just
said.
said,
that
"Oh
It
Candy
wow,
was
the
bad.
brought
hood
out
came
the
out."
ghetto.
Yep.
Candy's
that's aligning her with
following was
being
ghetto.
ghetto. That's aligning her
Jezebel.
with
What's wrong
being
with being
ghetto.
ghetto?
What is wrong with being from the ghetto and from
Jubilee.
the hood and making it out
What's
the mud?
wrong with it is when someone,
Well,
because
it's ghetto to be talking about you gonna headbutt somebody just because
oh
they ask
my
you what you calling around
Right.
God,
asking
I
about them.
can't
That
believe
is
y'all really
ghetto.
acting like
You gotta pick and choose your battles. You can't say,
They
"Well,
want to
that's
battle all
messed
the
up."
time,
She
baby. You
said
gotta
that,
stay
but you
ready.
didn't say that Candy saying she gonna slash somebody or she slashed somebody was messed up. But that's why we talk about holding people accountable. You're not holding
okay.
nobody accountable.
So if I call y'all ghetto, y'all would be okay with that.
Sometimes I am, boo, and you
I
ghetto
mean,
too.
I can be ghetto, so I mean, I say the ratchetest things.
The way you
Y'all
said it just
kill
now was
me.
kind of had a negative connotation to it. If I said y'all's ghetto, now when you say it like that,
Right?
that's when we
You're
go back
being
to.
negative.
Okay.
People
I'm
use
trying to
ghetto all the
figure out
time.
y'all relationships in the real world. Like, do y'all actually like say these things to people?
Let me tell you something. I debate about stuff like this on a weekly, daily basis. And I told you that. Me and my best friend go to
You
town
did.
about all that type of stuff. So This is not in my real life, baby. I'm pro-black and I talk about all things black, and if it's wrong, it's wrong, okay? And every black person is not right, including myself. We all make mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? But when somebody come and step to you and that side that comes up out of you like it comes up out of Kandi, she mad because she tries to act like she's such a classy woman, which she is. But baby girl.
Or is that how you perceive her to be?
No, that's how Kandi is. Come on now.
Okay.
Come on.
But you know what?
She trying. This is the thing.
And on that note,
yeah,
I
we
know
got
Michelle to be messy, but y'all don't perceive her to be messy at all. But I know she's very messy.
Girl. We all messy.
What's the point of this conversation? Like we talk
hit the
about
2 hour mark.
Michelle, listen,
like, what are you saying?
She's tit for tat just like Kandi. That's why they get along. Remember, we don't like tit for tat girls, and that's what
Michelle loves tit for tat girls because Michelle is a tit for tat girl.
But you know what? But did you know that that people try to use being proper as a negative connotation? Like, oh my God, you're so proper. Why are you so proper? You know, and that's a negative term for Black people. When people try to say, oh my God, you sound white, or you sound proper, they use it as a negative connotation.
Well, anything can have a negative.
Right.
All
but
right,
the way
y'all.
you were
Wait, can I bring it back to RHOA?
Yes, please. Somebody do something.
No, you're not. We got 30 more minutes.
One last thing about the Real Housewives of
Somebody
Atlanta.
send Michelle $50.
Girl,
okay. I was just gonna say, I think it's really. I
Y'all
want to
would
bring it
like
back
me
to
to
Mr.
stay on.
Wood's
Put some
point.
money in the meter, okay? Put some money.
We
Y'all haven't
did.
liked the video either, and y'all just want me to be on here for
You
hours.
make sure you check your cash app before you get off real quick.
Yes, money long.
What now? Go ahead, Sierra. What you saying?
You know, I just feel like back to Mr. Wood's point. That it's true. It's just kind of hypocritical with the good sis Kandi. She just kind of goes against people for doing something, and then she does the same thing. Like one mad day, she goes and tells Phaedra secrets, but it was so bad when Nene did it to Cynthia.
God.
You know, Jazzy, don't. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Just breathe. But anyway, Candy's just very hypocritical in a lot of what she does. I was gonna make it about a point of something that happened on this particular episode, but I'm like losing my train of thought. But she did something hypocritical, and I was gonna bring it up.
Okay.
But I
Hush,
forgot.
Sierra. Let's talk
I
about
forgot
Sierra.
what it was.
Was it
Let's talk about how
talking about
Sierra
Marlo?
abandoned her audience to go follow behind the Kardashians and couldn't make it in Hollywood and had to come creepy
Michelle, are you
back.
gonna allow
Let's
this?
talk about that.
This slander.
Let's
I'm
talk
headed up
about
to
how.
Patreon. I'll see y'all later. Go and hang up now because y'all been to listen. Because
All right.
Hold
I don't know where
on.
this conversation is going.
And then let's
Bye,
talk about how she got
Michelle.
pregnant by Future.
Thank you, Sierra. Content. Good night. Jezebel, what do you want?
$1 million.
To be messy.
I can't help you.
To be
That's what
messy like you and Mr.
She's very
Wood.
good at it.
I
You
was
got
gonna be
Kroy
messy.
in
I
your
was
picture. You
say
didn't
it
even
fast.
mention. You didn't even talk about him.
I really wanted to talk about the
Right.
white folk, but y'all want to brag. Y'all want to like rag
You
on
didn't
me.
bring it up.
Oh, go ahead. You can
Because
talk
I
about
just
them. I just have to get you together real quick about what you were saying. But you can
Mr.
talk
Woods, I
about
don't care how hard you try, you'll never get me together. But that was
girl,
a
I
nice
got
try.
you together, girl. That's how hard I do.
What would you like to say about Kroy requesting a psychological evaluation about Kim and her gambling addiction?
I think he is right. The court, the state of Georgia, needs to give Kroy them babies and them kids and the money because Kim is just, a cigarette smoking bandit. And it's just horrible. And I don't
Didn't she
appreciate
quit
her doing
smoking?
Kroy like this. She's evil. She's a witch. And she's the reason why they broke now.
Well,
Kroy,
isn't him not working the reason why they're broke?
no. He probably has more money than her.
He might
That's a
not
lie.
Jezebel because players, if they don't have another
If you
job,
want to be realistic, huh?
they don't have a good retirement plan for football players.
Right.
So
They
Yeah,
don't.
but
money.
she lives off debt. Like she has a bunch of debt, and she is a gambler. I think he probably got
Yeah,
more money
I'm
than
not
her.
on neither side. I'm just like whatever. It ain't even my fight. Child. Let them
Right. That's how I
fight
feel.
each other.
But if I
Take
had
each
to
other
debate
down.
this,
She accusing him of being a weed head. He accusing her of being a
a
narcissistic,
gambler,
addicted gambler. Okay, so
they
I
both
mean,
need mental help. And them kids is damn near grown at this point. So either way, They're gonna have to split assets. Depends if he signed a,
Which
prenup or
kids damn near
whatnot.
grown? Not the twins. They ain't but like 10.
Yeah,
I
they ain't
mean
grown.
that's 8 years from being grown, or 6 years
Oh,
in Georgia.
Oh,
you
okay.
keep reaching, lady.
You know how long 8 years is when you ain't
Hey,
got no
listen,
money. And you
and listen. In white people eyes, black people are grown when they born. Like they be like, look at that little man over there. Look at that little girl. Look at that little woman over there. Why we can't do it to white people?
No, 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 no. See, Shaniqua, we saying, okay, well, I'm saying, I think Kroy, I'm just guessing, but I think he has more money than Kim does actually. And I think, that was the reason
Colleen
for
and
that.
Anthony.
Huh?
Anthony asked me was any collars in the back. I said no, Colleen and Anthony.
Yeah, come
Oh,
on.
No collars are in the back. I'm actually getting ready to go anyway.
where you
So
going?
I appreciate everyone for calling me.
Where you going?
I'm going to Patreon.
Oh, really?
Right.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Michelle, I don't appreciate how you be treating me like this on the public live. It's really ridiculous. I'm gonna let Dre know.
Playing
And
victim and the villain at the same time. Whole lot
When
of
are you gonna have a luncheon, Michelle?
Good night, Tara Shenanigans. I'll talk to y'all
I thought
later.
you was about to say my government name. Dang.
bye.
when,
Bye.
Good night.
when you gonna have a luncheon? When you gonna have a little meet and greet?
Kick everybody off. Why? But they do that. They like little bad children. They come on. They don't want to stick to the topic. They want to argue with each other. They want to fight each other. I don't understand, but I love them nonetheless. Okay. What y'all say? You said I'm creeping over to Peter's place. What? Yes, we're gonna be at the Essence Festival. Shout out to the Essence Festival. I guess I'm going. I don't know. I got my credentials, but there's that. Let me thank if you still here, friend. I said I was gonna thank you on the public live. I know I thanked you on the Instagram. But shout out to Virginia for sending me this little gift box. I really appreciate you. Skymond Nails. Okay. I want to read this because this really touched my spirit. Okay. She sent me a whole bunch of lip glosses and stuff. Well, it was the letter for me. It wasn't even that she sent me free stuff, which I like free stuff, but she wrote a letter and said, hi, dear Michelle. This is Virginia from Skyman Nails. I have enclosed this gift box as a thank you for your inspiring and uplifting social media outlets. I am a faithful supporter and follower of your YouTube channel and Instagram, and I have excitedly called into your Instagram live dated Friday, January 13th, 2023. She got the date, honey. I wanted to surprise you with a small token of my appreciation, and I hope you enjoy the lip glosses and cuticle oils I have selected for you. And then she put a little brief analysis of her. She said, here's my brief summary of my background and career goals. I am a veteran of the U.S. Army, and I have a bachelor's in accounting and master's in management and master's in accounting. I left a lucrative corporate financial analyst career to pursue my passion. Yes, okay, for nail, skin, and lip care beauty. I am now a licensed nail technician and owner of Skyman Nails LLC. Okay, y'all go check out her site, Skyman Nails. Okay, SKYMUND, and her Instagram handle is the same thing, SKYMUND Nails. Okay, I love it when people listen, you got a bachelor's in accounting, master's in management, a master's in accounting, and left her corporate job to pursue her passion in nails. Look, everybody ain't able, honey. Everybody ain't able. And I appreciate the people who who take the chance and take the jump. Like I always say, the Lord is your supply and his resources are unlimited. Everything you need, you already have. Follow your passion. Like, listen, you will never have to work a day in your life if you enjoy what you do. So definitely, follow your dreams. Listen, and ain't nothing wrong in working in corporate either. Now, working corporate too until you can follow your dream. Or, if you want to step out there on faith, do that too. But everybody ain't ready. Okay. But I appreciate the people who are ready. So salute to Skyman Nails. And thank you for the gift box and the lip glosses. Okay. I love gifts. If y'all want to send me gifts, you can. My P.O. box is always in my description box. I ain't begging or nothing, but I love y'all. Anywho, I'm headed over to Patreon right now. Don't be rushing me. I'm headed over there. It's 12:15. I'll be there by 12:30. Okay. Shout out to my Patreon. They know we be late night over there. We're going to do the iamATLien After Dark on Patreon. Patreon.com. iamATLien. The link is also in the description box. Shout out to my mod C Patterson for putting it in the chat. If you're just getting here, please like this video. I appreciate everyone who joined me tonight. I appreciate everyone who contributed to the stream. Y'all are a blessing to me. Okay, because I just love y'all. I just really appreciate y'all. Anyhow, we got a lot to talk about over there. I'm about to go drag some people. I'm in my feelings. I'm in my feelings. Hold on. Hey Google, turn on the office thermostat. It's hot down here. Yes, I'm in my feelings. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna chit chat because I just don't like when people accuse me of doing things that I don't do. I don't like when people. Two things I don't like. I don't like to be a liar, and I don't like to be lied on. I don't like to be called a liar, and I don't like to be lied on. Because one thing I don't do, I don't be lying. Okay, I might stretch the truth. I might embellish a little bit or something. I might tell a good story, but I do not lie on nobody. You cannot find an instance of me lying on nobody. Intentionally telling a mistruth is something that I do not do. I pride myself on my credibility. 16 years in the game, honey, and that is what I do. I tell the truth. Okay. So yeah, I'm going over to Patreon. I'm gonna give some people a piece of my mind. Okay. Yes, thank you. Not 223. I do not lie on people, and people be literally lying on me. Oh, anyway, embellish. You make it colorful. You make it pretty. Okay. Anyway, y'all like this video, okay? And I will see my Patreon people in the $5 and up tier. I'm getting rid of this $2 tier. The $2, let me just explain this too before I go. The $2 tier on Patreon, it says silent supporters. It's literally just to give me $2 if you just want to support my channel. You don't really get nothing for it. You get the first alerts, but that's really all you get. The $5 and up tier, the $5 tier gets the live streams. The $10 tier gets the old live streams and the replays because, after about a month or so, I cut them off. So only the $10 tier get access to, the other stuff. And then the $25 and the $50 tier, they get free stuff. Okay, they get like free mug, free shirts, stuff like that. So I appreciate that. Yes, we got a $2 tier. You didn't know that? It's called Silent Supporter. So if you go over to the Patreon, you'll see the different tiers and what each tier offers. Okay. And I appreciate you. And I got some big ballers I gotta take care of because I got some big ballers who've been in the $50 tier, and I feel like I don't give y'all enough, and I need to start giving more of myself. Okay, just don't worry, I got y'all. So yeah, we headed over to Patreon. We'll be there at about 12:30. Patreon.com. iamATLien. Okay. You said the children is grown. Okay. Anyway, like this video before we go, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Good night.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from Nene.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
There you go. There you go.
Hey, Michelle, girl. Okay, you just want to let me be great. Who are you, Michelle? You get me every time, girl. You ain't gonna miss none of these.
Yes. Janelle Monáe, y'all know what it is. Still young. Two Atlanta's finest, 8 times finest, Kansas City representative. Come on, man. We're finna get back to work. We love y'all straight from the A. Gia.